Grand rising, everyone. Much love, much respect to everyone. We're going to start this off like we always do, playing some music and shouting out the sponsors. Let's go. Grand rising, power to the motherfucking people. Let's go.
Shit is a tool. Got us focused on these fools and putting shit in our food. Fighting to free your mind is kinda hollow but true. The system make you a zombie if you follow the rules. So we rebel, but not too many live it to tell. Till they find
hey, shout out my brother Voodoo Child.
Paradise is aborted when the mission is failed. Heaven and hell collide like prison and jail. And you don't need religion just to say you awake. You think dumber than you look. You think you came from an ape. Religion needs science. Science needs religion. One tell a story and the other paint the picture. But listen, nigga, if you dig a little deeper, you can find that little rabbit in the mother of the reaper. I'm the best for a reason. There's a message in the speaker when the cosmos talking. That's a blessing from the ether. One day I met the devil for real and made a deal with him. Told him all I want is the money and kept it real with him. Came in the form of a thought I couldn't build with him. Shit I was selling the fiends was really killing them. Your gun bars ain't much if your gat don't shoot. I'm strapped and bulletproof like the Batman suit. All it take is one step to have my enemies killed. The laws of space and time, I could bend them at will. Yeah, I'm in the world that some of y'all have not seen, and living on the page that some of y'all cannot read. And right now they probably calling me cheap, cause I decided it's enough and now I finally speak. Tell you the truth, I don't trust people who cheat. It's deeper than having sex, you give birth to deceit. If you see where this is going, this is true as can be. If you lie to the ones you love, then you do it to me. The cold word is rainy night. Niggas get wet outside, but ain't no rain in sight. They wonder where this come from. Ascension when it's all done. No reason to believe in a God. When you become one, you understand. You could get it the same. Niggas will double cross you if you get them the fame. My soul ain't for sale just to get in the game. It's dangerous, homie, just remember the name.
Last of my people been driven over to another slave for over 700 years, and I carried the youth.
They just wanna keep us asleep. I know this shit suck, but when the fuck will niggas wake up? I know this shit tough. Every other step you take, you get your foot stuck. Cause they go and show you the flowers some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga, listen. If you ain't got control of your soul, then you's the victim. Fall over the net with politicians, the same politicians who living with little children. Time to make pay for what they did to you. But freedom of speech is nothing but the sense of the truth. You ain't got to show shit when you live in the proof. Giving some
good while they grand rising.
Niggas is goofy. They fight for fire, do some nigga shit. How to get back what they stole. All of our innocence. People hate the way that I talk. This shit be spicy. Say a bunch of shit that is true. It isn't likely. They try to say your vision ain't true, but with your sight see, the best way to take you apart is with your psyche. I give it to you real. What you need me to say? Ask the world leaders about all they secretly take. It's a plan that they got to keep us legally slaves. Paid labor overwhelming when you needed a break. If you think that I'm just talking, then bitch, you lost. It's a war going on like rich versus poor. The rich keep getting rich while you broke ass starve. Feeding you little pennies at that punk ass job. Thinking cause you get it in tax, you need that income. Really, I'm just stating the facts cause niggas been dumb. Your emotions are controlled by a system. Cause when I make a song full of hate, niggas listen. When I make a song about love, niggas skip it.
Hey,
They
shout
go
out my
from the
brother
soul, so
Hurricane.
really ain't nothing different. Today you gotta give it a fight to make the hate
Put the
stop.
link in the
Niggas on that
chat if
ignorant shit,
anybody
go
wanna
get a
come.
face shot. Believe what you wanna believe. A lot of niggas snakes, only going off of belief. A lot of shit is fake with two
Make
cans
sure
blazing. I'm
everybody
ready
sub up
for
to everybody's
damnation.
channel,
So
man.
tell a slave master I'm burning the plantation. You fuck niggas like to throw pain but can't take it. So all during war these flames remain sacred. Barrel to the root of your tongue, you niggas tasteless. Lights flying over your head, it ain't a spaceship. The reason why we fully equipped was information. It led us on the path that got us out of the matrix. Unity is power
Any
beyond,
topic,
we should
anybody
embrace
can
it.
come
But you
up.
could
If
never
not,
live in the truth.
we're gonna
when
review
you
some
racist.
videos.
Speeding off what you was
Video
taught in
reviews
the
today.
bracelet. Then you see it's nothing you thought. That shit is dangerous. A lot of people died for what? That shit was aimless. It's kinda like a video game. It took stages. Just make sure these lanes remain nameless. Hood politics part 2. My name dangerous.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, Voodoo Child. Aramis. So-called flight past the moon. They didn't even stop at the moon. They did a drive-by. Make that make sense. And people believe that shit. People believe that they went to the moon, man. Make that make sense.
Shit getting out of control, I mean we been there. Hate, they disguise it as love, we call it sincere. They took us to a place where ain't none of this shit clear, and we just look stupid, wondering how we get here. This government got us in chains cause they don't love us. They got us separated by gangs over some colors. What hurts more is we keep trusting these motherfuckers and putting bullshit that they say over each other. It's a bad world. Many cry in this sad world.
Space drive-by,
exactly. Compared to a black girl or any child, when you mix it, making life swirl. Gems meet a diamond and dance to make the ice swirl. Nigga, don't waste your time trying to hate them.
Exactly.
If you can't deal with your pride, then stay away from me. I don't fuck with none of that dumb shit.
Water,
you heard that? Don't believe we live on the globe, nigga. The earth flat. First you gotta love yourself, then take the earth back. Find what's really important,
man. Fucking major facts. They can't feed the people. They can't stop poisoning the water. Can't stop poisoning the food. But they can spend $1 trillion and go to space. And our people believe that shit, man. And our people believe that shit. Hook, line, and sink, man. I got it, my brother Poison Pup, and I'm gonna play that video later. I got you. Thank you. Yeah, and our people believe it, man. Homeland Security Committee is a converted weapon. Excellent topic, man. Excellent topic. Thank you, my brother. But yeah, Voodoo Child, on point like always, man. And our people justify it, man. Our people justify it. And they believe the bullshit. You know? James Money, good morning, man. How you doing this morning? Grand Rising, man. Let's get back to the music, man.
And then make it worth that. Too much time in your hands lead to a dirt nap. But niggas don't keep the same energy to exert that.
What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court? Has nothing on his side other than the white man chooses
much love, black motherfucking power to the black power
family. Stop to this. And it will never be stopped.
Appreciate you, sis.
Until we stop it ourselves.
Mind over matter. But none of that'll matter when in life you're trying to climb and a nigga pull a ladder. Believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lies never end unless you serve it on a platter. America made you a slave, then call you monster. Erase everything that we paved and say we conquered. Willie lynching is a system that really harmed us. It raped women, left children without their fathers. America, planet of free, home of the great. America, cage of the beast, home of the snake. But the fight don't stop. This shit a marathon. Everything they touched in this world, they made it terraform. The best piece of advice: stay about these pigs sight. Fuck what goes on in the street, nigga. Just live like you only get one of those, nigga. Don't play with that. Trying to dance away in the dark and never make it back. We got a lot of loving to do. Shit is getting worse. Hate run deep in these roots. It's like the shit is cursed. Murder everything you can name. The world gone berserk. Pedophilia real as fuck. It's even in the church. Music, we've been flaming it. No, it ain't no game with it. Just know I put my soul on the beat. When you banging it, this is for the shit that I see and won't play with it. Hood politics, part 3, my name dangerous.
Put it in the chat. Somebody can come up and let me see if the link works. I would appreciate that, please.
Of attacking him.
Suzanne Thomas, much love and respect to you and the family. My brother Sip Amazing.
And those of you
much
who
love
are
you and the family, Sip Amazing.
know that in America, democracy
I have to go on my emails, brother.
Now, if I'm wrong,
got the
put
music.
me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy,
I got you, Sip.
then don't put your hands
Good
on
seeing
me.
you, brother. Suzanne Thompson, much love and respect to you and the family. Always good seeing you too, sis.
It's kind of like the sun coming over a dark
World on
cloud.
some bullshit. And that's what we're here to talk about. The bullshit that the world is on.
Yeah. Once again,
My emails in a minute. Hang around, sis.
this is my notebook. Let me rip you a page that'll make you sit back and witness the plague. Got kids, picture grenades, missing the days. Guess you can't be a star sitting in the shade, and at times life will make you sicker than.
Make sure everybody sub up to everybody's channels, please. That's the only thing OG asks, man. Let's support each other. Curious, what's good, Curious? Grand Rising. And like I said, the link's in the chat. If someone can come up, let me know it's working. That'd be beautiful. Thank you.
A's twisting the haze, laid out wishing you prayed, working hard, no difference is made. In a world that'll kill you and spit in your grade. The best thing a parent can say to a child, success is no restriction for age. Or we might be another nigga twisting some grades in the penitentiary, spending some days, bad choices. Plus you know how niggas persuade. Snakes got venomous ways. And the worst thing to a man is feeling betrayed. Head above water, still get hit with a wave. Still think of my queen, get hit with a daze. Still treat us no different as slaves. This world is take heart. You fill them with rage, water seeds with hate, and make them sit in a cage.
Everybody can come up. Wale, good shit, brother. My elder Wale.
World on some bullshit. Nothing new under the sun. Shit ain't no different today. You know I can give up what your ministers say. I won't forget the past to remember the faith. As society takes souls and send them astray. Then it's the hate you got trapped deep in your heart. So in these times I fall back deep in the arts, hidden colors. Got a nigga seeking the arc, sipping tea, watching devils pull people apart. I remember an old saying, reap what you sow on your journey, stay humble and teach what you know. In this flow, ain't the shit you see at the store. It's more like the damn killer that you greeted the third eye be the seed of your soul. Such a beautiful earth these demons control. Gonna make shit better if I can, cause all over the world my empire stand. On some bullshit.
Gotta go to the network next, man.
Some bullshit.
Gotta go to the network. I'm gonna go to my email.
On some bullshit. World on some bullshit. On some bullshit.
Hopefully everybody good on this Tuesday morning. Early AM.
World on some bullshit.
Let's go over here to my nigga. Network. D. Allen, appreciate you, my brother D. Allen. Much love and respect for that. No respect and power to the Fat Power family. Make sure everybody sub up to everybody, man. Let's network. They call me the network general. OG Philly. Let's go.
This that Nickelodeon, Mary Jane and opium, fresh from the FedEx chest, we got a load of them. Yeah, tear the shit down like depression. The moral of the story is you get the lesson. I'm colder than the weather in Nova Scotia. The flow is supposed to turn down you just like the lane.
What y'all smoking
Get the
on?
shoulder, have these niggas swinging that Chris Rock when I pitch a holder. My intentions was ill will.
For a pothead, 420 is every day. Let's go. What y'all smoking on?
When I rap, get a pill feel. I can meditate and stay connected to the earth like a mill drill. They taught you to lie to your kids with Santa. I verse in the AI
pause
now.
The music. Shout out to day one sponsor, my nigga, my naga, Clayco Ant. That's family right there. That's the network family right there. Shout out my brother Clayco Ant. Like I always say, I met this brother in real life. I got nothing but love and respect for my nigga Clayco Ant, for my brother Clayco Ant. Good seeing you, brother. Hopefully you and the family good. Beachy, much love, Beachy, Grand Rising. I make sure I modded you up. Good seeing you, sister. Don't take it personal. Every January, I clean all my wrenches except for my managing mods. And as people come back and I remember them, they get their wrench back. So much love, Beachy. Good seeing you. Shout out the network. That's what I said. This is the information channel, but it's also a network channel. We networking over here. So make sure everybody sub up to everybody's channels, man. We doing the opposite of what they want us to do. We supporting each other. We ain't hating on nobody over here. We supporting each other. We networking, man. Let's go. Shout out my network family.
I ain't got the answer. Don't kill yourself trying to be me with the tanner. My ego
Sending love back to you,
blown
Beachy.
like a
Leonard
plan.
Robinson, much love to you and the
To
family.
the
My
low
brother,
comprehension,
Leonard
'cause people
Robinson.
claim both to get a mention. And we don't want to hear that.
Jeremy Royster, appreciate you, brother.
Do better. That's if you
My
knew
brother
better.
Jeremy Royster, always,
But I don't want to bore y'all.
always showing love and respect to the OG,
Back to
man.
back.
No matter where that brother see me at, he always show me love and respect. My brother Jeremy Royster, good seeing you, brother, always. Let me make sure. You should be a managing mod already. Yeah, you're a managing mod, my brother Roy. Appreciate you, brothers. Always love and respect. Good seeing each and every one of y'all. Hopefully all of y'all is well, man. And the links in the chat is any topic, like always.
Regular schedule showgramming. Executive sessions. Welcome to the upper
My brother Leonard Robinson.
A Megatron.
Black motherfucking power, much love.
And it's dangerous.
Nah, I mean,
Cry later. Can that fly shit you talk manifest?
got my sister Nami in the house. Much love, Nami, to you and the family. Hopefully you and the family good. Where y'all tapping in from? Put y'all city in there. Wherever y'all tapping in from. I'm in a little town called Athens, Georgia. Or Hall, Georgia. Where y'all tapping in from, man? Let the OG know where y'all at, man.
When you falling from a skyscraper, a headshot could be a mind changer. I'm just a nigga that can hustle, get my side paper. You know it's over when the nine sprayer. Robbing everything that you got. We operate as personality, just like the chain that got figure. But the bullets like the ice in your drink, they shot chases too much talking. Places cops take us. Prison is a mental design for time chambers. Procrastination is a disease for time takers. When it's war, they could never be law. For ahead, be stupid and cross and die. Player got your full fifth, waving you down like high hater. When your soul leave earth, you could let the sky take you 'cause you thought shit was sweet. Laugh now, cry later.
Not just Mississippi. In the motherfucking building.
Niggas out here, man. Know y'all feeling
From the city of Stone.
This network shit. This shit real, man. Ain't nothing but real shit over here, nigga. Chris Cyphers just gave
most of y'all
shot.
already know, man.
Dangerous just put you.
Y'all been rocking with the OG for a minute, and it's always love and respect. Always. John, 1968, Pittsburgh in the house. My PA brother, man. Much love and respect. I got that video, Poison Puppet. I'm going to save it. And we're going to review that, man. Shout out to one of the best mods on YouTube, my brother Poison Puppet and my sister Nami. You know, like I said, a lot of y'all, I've been knowing y'all for years, man. So it's always love and respect, man. And I appreciate y'all's support, man. I appreciate your support. Crip Walk. What's good? Supreme Rising, brother. Supreme Rising. Crip Walk. Vonnie Hall. Flat motherfucking power to the Flat Power family. I appreciate all of y'all, man. The link's in the chat. If anybody want to come up, like I said, it's any topic. Like always, we talk about a little bit of everything: politics, religion, science, history. You know what I mean? We racism. You know, if nobody come up, I'm gonna play a couple videos. My brother Poison Puppet put in the chat. My brother Keith Lamont sent me a couple videos, man. Got you, John. Thank you, man. That earns you a mod, man. Welcome to the mod squad. Much respect, man. Because if we don't do nothing else over here, we're going to respect each other. Because that's all I ask, man. You know what I mean? I'm not your enemy, and I know who my enemy is. Y'all not my enemy. So we're building, we're networking, and we're respecting each other. So let's go, man. Shout out to Network family.
Niggas in the body bag, and now I'm about to bury you niggas, man. Yo, I'm back riding again. Dangerous and ciphers, we gon' have to body them then. Yeah, these niggas done. We gon' have your whole crew on the run. This ain't a game. You niggas lame. Come and catch this flame. We ain't built the same. You niggas just like the cap of fame.
By the way, New Orleans,
silence up on the end of the barrel. New
Orleans.
I need a heat check. Lily from the logo.
Marion, Illinois. Okay, you all over. You on the road. I already know. My brother, Rudy, you on the road.
Looking to let the heat spray. We pull up to your block like it's D-Day.
My network brothers right here.
We like wolves when the niggas see prey and move like Neo when the niggas see strays. I type to kill the competition. Chuck the deuces, nigga, on the replay. Big cheater moving past you. I chuck the deuces on the replay. Y'all know what it is, man. Chris Cyphers, Dangerous, Trey Cobbs, man.
I'm smoking on some OG like always, man.
Nothing for real. You already know. Y'all know how we get down, Joe. Network, nigga.
Network forever, nigga. It's the shit that keep me on the internet right here. My network, brother. Because like he said, network forever, nigga. I'm forever be networking. And like y'all already know, OG ain't no teacher. OG passed information, passed his life experience. That's what I share with y'all. What I have been through in my life. Not what I read in a book, what I experienced, what I've done the right decisions, done the wrong decisions, made good decisions. That's what I shared with y'all, man. My experience. And I try to keep it real with y'all, man. I've been trying to keep it real with the people from day one, man. Most elders don't talk like I talk. They're still indoctrinated. They still believe. They still have faith. I go by my experience. I go by what I have experienced. And if I haven't experienced it, I got 40-year friends that I can ask, hey, did you experience this? What do you think about that? And that's how I live my life, man. Real quick, everybody. Hopefully everybody good. I want to go to my Gmail because, like I said, I want to play some of my brother's Simple Amazing music. He sent it to me a while back. I've been meaning to play it, but I've been busy. Got a lot going on in life right now. Got a lot going on.
But it's all good. I make sure I make time to let y'all know the OG good, man. Let y'all know the OG good. Family good. Daughter good. Life good. You know, but I want to play some of my brother Poison Puppet, and after that, we're going to do some video reviews. You know, and that's what I try to do. Keep it real with the people, man. My experience, what I experienced, you know, and what I experienced, like I've been sharing with y'all, corrupt system, corrupt government, you know, racist police, racist judges, lying politicians, lying presidents, lying government. They lie and cover up one lie with another lie. Make that make sense. And like I always like to say, power to the people. One day we're going to take our power back, man. And it's going to be some mad motherfuckers around here. Because like I said, motherfuckers waking up to what's going on, man. How can you justify depopulation? That's my question to y'all. How can you basically deny depopulation when people dying every day? People have been dying every day, but not at the rates they dying in 2026. They ain't dying. They ain't dying. They dying faster now. Much faster. How do you deny depopulation? How do you back someone or support someone that's depopulating? Let's go over here to my nigga Simp Amazing Music, man. Keep sending me your music, Simp. You already know, man. Much love and respect. I love your music. This is my brother, Simp Amazing.
Yo, AB, you stacking up.
I can't pin it, Nami.
But they mean I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Neva. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Hey, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Neva. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Get the green ghost.
Is my internet messing up?
Hey, yo, Black,
Oh,
turn me up.
here we go. One more time.
Yo, AB, you stacking
Shout out
up.
my nigga Simp Amazing, man. I'm about to put it in it. It won't pin, Nami. I'm leaving. It won't pin. I'm trying to pull it down.
But they mean I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Neva. Full speed to that root of all evil.
Hey,
Good
since
nigga,
one
but
of
the
y'all
streets turned
managing
us
my
evil. Hey, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Neva. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil.
Can somebody hit the link and see if it's working? Because it may not even be working.
Get the green, goes to sing, man, I got this. In the streets, pulling stunts for that fortune. Scorch the beat when I spit, man, I tore shit. You don't wanna feel the pain that I record with. Yeah, we did it on our own, no endorsements.
Man,
Shit get hard, we don't stop, we don't forfeit.
Know they
But
made
these
it in
streets made a
America.
nigga so heartless.
Rhymes,
Shit
day
dark,
one
but my
stunt.
light shine regardless.
Rhymes,
Yeah.
Black Power
And you can
guy.
keep the nonsense, survive for a living, rap something I have fun with. You can have the fame, I'm so way beyond it. Don't know who to trust. so
Make
I
sure
can't
y'all
go
sub
against
up
the
to everybody's
conflict.
channel,
And then
man.
you
Sub
still
up to
better
my
watch
brother
who you
Super
run with.
Amazing
They see you
Music.
with potential, try to put you on dumb shit. Won't strike like a zebra, but regrets is what it come with. Lost blood, sweat, tears, and a whole bunch of dumb shit. But they mean I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Neva. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil.
Yep.
Hey, I got stripes like Adidas. In the
Yep.
streets pulling stunts like a Neva. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Full of schemes like Madoff, stunts like Knievel. Married to the streets, no prenup, I can't leave them. Taking off, try to keep up and I speed up. Squad made of bosses, we ain't need no one to lead us. We tried it, but deeper in the slums where they led us. Don't let them see you hurt. You gotta keep your head up, gotta keep my head up, yeah. Found knowledge on my own, cause ain't nobody show me better. I'm just thinking logically, that's knowledge over cheddar. Don't move by their rules, so they label me the devil. They hate to see my people with intelligence and cleverness. Don't feed me with your doctrine, don't play with my intelligence. Dropping knowledge on my people, won't deceive them like the priest. I'm a good nigga, but inside it's a beast. Trying to chase that root of evil, made a monster out of me. When you see me in the streets, they be the monster that you see. But they mean I got stripes.
And shout out my nigga Super Amazing. And shout out my brother Sanchez. Because yesterday he was going in on this topic right here. You know, the smart people in our community, the nerds. The nerds get no love, but the gangster, the drug dealer, the pimp, the thug, they get more love. When our people is smart, we don't back our people. And that's what he was talking about. We need more nerds out here. More smart people that know the information, that know the lie and know the truth. You know what I mean? And we need to support those nerds or those free thinkers or those scientists. Black scientists, that's what I'm talking about. I got you, my brother, Texas. Much love and respect, man. You know, and that's what Sanchez was talking about yesterday, and it was an excellent topic. We need to support these nerds out here, like we support them drug dealers, those politicians. You know what I mean? Support the nerds, man, the smart people. It's like it ain't cool to be smart no more. He was talking about the young brother that I think he's burning plastic and turning it into gas, and he's cleaning up. But this young boy, we ain't supporting people like him, and he going against Fortune 500 billion dollar companies, and he just starting out, and we hating on him. People hating on him. You know, so we need to start supporting our nerds, man. Our smart people, the next generation, man. Like we support the drug dealers, like we support the gangsters, like we support the rappers, the entertainers. We need to encourage our kids to be nerds. I do. Much love and respect to you and the family. Always Grand Rising. My sister Nami, you already know. Much love and respect. Vonnie Hall, much love and respect to all of y'all. My bad, Simp. I'm playing another one too. But when you were singing,
like a Adidas, in the streets,
you know, made me think
like
about what my nigga Sanchez.
Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil.
Good nigga, but
I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets, pulling stunts like a Nevo. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil.
Yeah. Big facts, man. Let me go back to my brother email because he sent me a couple songs.
I'm headed to the top where I'm supposed to be at. Don't interfere cause you don't know me like that. Don't ever play with my emotions. Don't ever play with my emotions. I'm headed to the top where I'm supposed to be at. Don't interfere cause you don't know me like that. Don't ever play with my emotions. Don't ever play with my emotions. When I'm pissed off, I'm like a gun cocked and loaded. Might pop off at any time, don't play with my emotions. They say I'm like my daddy, antisocial and bipolar. Don't deal with the stress, that shit eat at you like Ebola. Cold shoulders, what I got.
I hear that, and do much love. We gotta, like I said, we gotta start encouraging our kids to become nerds.
They don't know how to treat it. Purchases, no receipts with the back. On insurances, you gotta pay your fee for that. I ain't tripping, I'ma make it all back on the tax. On the move until it's gone, I don't get to relax.
Put it in the air, you got it, man.
You safe, dog. John Travolta, Nicolas Cage, we gon' face off. It ain't my fault, but in the street, that's how we lay low. They got me moving with this bat like it's baseball. Sometimes your own people, the ones that do you dirty. They ain't even 30, trying to get my nigga 30. Know my dog was out here wild, but I swear he don't deserve it. Kept this stick with him daily, cause them niggas had them nervous for real. I'm headed to the top where I'm supposed to be at. Don't interfere cause you don't know me like that. Don't ever play with my emotions.
And shout out my nigga Simple Amazing. Like I said, real quick, you know, I forget the young lady that was a social media that got murdered by the white guy and he on a run. If anybody know her name, put her name in the chat, please. You know what I mean? That's a sad situation, but it happens a lot. It was like 2 years ago, the 19-year-old girl was dating a white guy, and I guess they broke it off, and he unalived her and fucked. I hurt her real bad, man. I think he dismantled the body and everything, man. How do y'all feel about these, you know, white guys going crazy on the sisters, man? You know, and they don't get talked about a lot, man. That's another topic I want to talk about. You know, that young lady that got unalived by, so she was on social media. Ashley, thank you. Yeah, her. And it's like I said, it's not the first case. And like I said, it was one like 2 years back. She was dating a white boy, went wrong, and he unalived her. See, you know, we don't talk about that enough, right? Like us as black people, niggas, Aboriginal, we may dog you out. We may cheat on you. We may even talk a little shit, but we ain't unaliving you, man. And over here, I like dealing with racism. I think I got a video in the watch later dealing with racism that, you know, America ain't, you know, dealing with. You know, it's a lot of groups that, like my Alabama said, they're only out to get the nigga. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? But yeah, that, you know, that young lady getting unalive and murdered, you know, by the white guy, and now he on the run. You know, and like I said, it happens like, to me, it seemed like it happened every year, where one of us date one of them, and they break up, and the white boy just lose it. He just lose it and unalive the young lady. You know, and like I said, niggas, we may cheat on you. We may use you. We may dog you out. We may talk shit, but we ain't unaliving you because you leaving us. I got you, Bonnie. I got you. It seemed like it's been a lot of them, though. You know what I mean? Like from what I've been seeing, like I said. Let me finish this song. I gotta take this one.
Don't ever play with my emotions. I'm headed to the top where I'm supposed to be at. Don't interfere cause you don't know me like that. Don't ever play with my emotions. Don't ever play with my emotions. made it to the top where I'm supposed to be at. Don't interfere cause you don't know me like that. Don't ever play with my emotions. Don't ever play with my emotions. I made it to the top where I'm supposed to be at. Don't interfere cause you don't know me like that. Don't ever play with my emotions. Don't ever play with my emotions.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the house. I seen my brother Enemies Public came in the house. Nate the Great, much love and respect. Who else came in? Enemies Public and my brother Nate the Great, much love and respect. Let's get back to the music. Then I'm gonna go to video.
He always cooking shit.
Out the mud is where I came from. Y'all show discreet, no, they ain't chose me. Gotta keep it on, yeah, I know. I can't trust a soul. Cause people living here every day.
Exactly,
I'm this world getting more crazy.
Let me go back. That John didn't play all the way. Got you, my brother Nasir.
He always cooking shit.
Out the mud is where I came from. Y'all show discreet, no, they ain't chose me. Gotta keep it on, yeah, I know. I can't trust a soul. Cause people living here every day. And plus this world's getting more crazy. And I've been praying to the man lately. On my knees, ask for better days. I come out the mud, man. I can't trust a soul. Ain't no rules in this shit. Watching for the low blow. Nigga, if you smart, you be scared of what you don't know. Fuck a nigga mean, I'm in that water, no robo. Pistol in my lap, extra clip in the console. Any pack a punch, I just named that bitch Kimbo. I done lost enemies, homies and kinfolks. Screaming free Larry, I can't think about what he in for. Heart beating to the tempo, putting pain to the beat. Lost fucking with my mental, got me watching for the seat. Hit my nigga make a purchase, it ain't come with no receipts. But he did say, since I grabbed 2, he make it 3. I didn't live long enough to know ain't shit in life free. Only money on my mind, you should think like me. Trying to make it through the door, when I do, I leave the key. Game supposed to be told, but these niggas playing.
He always cooking shit.
Out the mud is where I came from. Y'all show discreet, no, they ain't chose me. Gotta keep it on, yeah, I know. I can't trust a soul. Cause people living here every day.
Shout out my brother, the last
one. Crazy. And I've been praying to the man lately. On my knees, ask for better days.
I've been praying, it's a storm on me. I done did my dirt, was born in it, but don't judge on me. Trying to get up out it, tell me why I feel like they're for me. Forgive me, Lord, it's with me, case they try to stay up on me. Never said I'm perfect, but it feel like I'm cursed. They take me out the game, but they hit me where it hurt. Instead of trying to get me paid, show me what you think I'm worth. Ain't nobody give me shit, I had to hustle or go work for it. Had some sticky fingers before I had shit. Feeling like I'm finna go, but then I'm back in.
That's my story right there.
They keep on acting. Now tell me why I feel like I'm going backwards. I'm sticking to this beat, yo, on my hi-hat. I'm talking to the lower accent while I'm down here. It feel like it's deja vu keep coming around here. They tell me that it's the choices that I made that I'm gonna drown in. He always cooking shit.
Out the mud is where I came from. Y'all show discreet, no, they ain't chose me. Gotta keep it on, yeah, I know. I can't trust the soul, cause people living here every day. And plus this world's getting more crazy. And I've been praying to the man lately. On my knees, ask for better days.
Hey, shout out my nigga Simp Amazing. I'm definitely gonna put them in a rotation, good brother. You already know. Thank you again for sending them to me. I had they was deep in the emails, but this one I know how to save them now. I didn't know how to save them, so I gotta check. I got a star next to that one, so I know where it's at. You know what I mean? Shout out my brother Simp Amazing, man. I'm definitely gonna keep that in the rotation. Light that star up, man. Where did I want my brother Enemies Public wanted me to check my emails. He sent me something. All right, let's go there. Hopefully everybody good this morning. Yeah, I appreciate you, Simp. That's what I do over here, man. I like to play, you know, the people in the community music, man. Y'all, I'd rather play y'all than play the goddamn the other artists. I don't fuck with the other artists for real, man. And I love our music, man. I don't see it, my brother Nasser. Let me refresh my emails. I don't see it. Let me refresh them. See if I can bring them back. The links in the chat. Open topics. Primary. Check over there. Nope, I don't see it, brother Nasser. And I see the StreamYard link that I just sent myself. So resend it to me, my brother. Yeah, that was fire, my brother. Simp Amazing. Like I said, it's always love and respect, man. Let me go over here real quick and go to my watch later. I think my brother Poison Puppet put a couple videos in the watch later that we can review. Hopefully everybody good this morning. Matter of fact, let me shout out the family real quick. Because like I like to say, I know I'm censored, but, you know, thank y'all for showing support because they definitely censoring the OG, you know, because of the, you know, content that I'm putting out. So shout out Simp Amazing, my brother Nasser, Nami, Texas, D. Allen Warren, Last Dundada, Poison Puppet, Nate the Great, my sister Vonnie Hall, a Duke, my sister a Duke, Bronze Black Power God, John 1968, Jeremy Royster, Voodoo Child Boot Camp, Crip Walk, Jeremy Royster, Hope They Prepared, Curious, Boot Camp, Beachy, my brother Leonard Robinson, Clayco Ant, the Day One sponsor, Curious, like I said, him Suzanne Thomas, my brother Hurricane, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. Always. Let me check my emails again. Got it, my brother. I got it. It came through twice. I got it, good brother. Make sure I hit the thumbs up. Let me share that, John. Let's see, share. There we go. There should be that one. Yep, let's go. Got some new enemies public, man. Master the style, Mayday. Let's go.
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Seriously.
Round one. I enter the arena like I'm Bruce in the Dragon's Lair. A lyrical black belt with a cold and steady stare. My flow is like Jim Kelly with the afro and the kick. High octane Jackie Chan coming through the mix real quick. I'm Wesley in the trench coat blade with the silver tongue, sharper than the ancient songs that the ancestors sung. Like Michael J. White, I'm a spawn of the street. Every syllable I launch is a blow to the beat. I don't fight with my fists, I just strike with the breath. Give an MC a choice between the mic or they death. 1 inch punch in the gut of the rhythm, breaking down the track with surgical precision. I move like water through the speakers in the wire, setting every stage in the tri-state on fire. My stance is unbreakable, my spirit is gold, the undisputed champion. The story is told. Don't sweat the technique, just watch how I move. Martial arts master in the pocket of the groove. From the temple to the booth, yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Don't sweat the technique. From the temple to the booth. Yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Hey. Don't sweat the technique. Brother, not here on the boards. Let the blade run deep. Slicing up the vinyl while the lazy brother sleep. He's dicing through the rhythms like a samurai sword. A Ginzu knife cutting through the static on the board. He makes the beat swing like a pair of nunchucks. In the shoulder holster is where he keeps his gun tucked. Coldest hip-hop production that you ever did here. Striking fear in the soul of the engineer. Every snare is a snap of a bone in the night. Every kick is a shadow in a cinematic fight. He chops the soul sample with the master's touch, giving you the heavy hand. Never too much. TEP on the label, that's the mark of the king. Watch the whole underground start to sway in the swing. Don't sweat the technique, just watch how I move. Martial arts master in the pocket of the groove. From the temple to the booth, yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Don't sweat the technique. From the temple to the booth. Yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Don't sweat the technique. When Mayday walks in, they start to perspire. The atmosphere changes, the heat is much higher. It was all good at first, now they all yielding. Suckers start to tremble when I enter the building. They hate to see TEP Productions coming through, because we do the things that the rest could never do. I'm a grandmaster, baby, in a league of my own, sitting on the crates like a queen on the throne. You see the technique and you start to get nervous. I put the competition in the permanent service. No sweat on my brow when I'm dropping the heat. Just bodies of rappers lying flat on the street. With the ultimate force, the elite of the sound, lifting boom back up from the dirt in the ground. Yeah, don't sweat it.
Outstanding.
Sear on the cut, Mayday on the mic. TEP.
Don't think, feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Seriously.
Round one.
I enter the arena like I'm Bruce in the Dragon's Lair. A lyrical black belt with a cold and steady stare. My flow is like Jim Kelly with the afro and the kick. High octane Jackie Chan coming through the mix real quick. I'm Wesley in the trench coat blade with the silver tongue, sharper than the ancient songs that the ancestors sung. Like Michael J. White, I'm a spawn of the street. Every syllable I launch is a blow to the beat. I don't fight with my fists, I just strike with the breath. Give an MC a choice between the mic or they death. 1 inch punch in the gut of the rhythm, breaking down the track with a surgical precision. I move like water through the speakers in the wire, setting every stage in the tri-state on fire. My stance is unbreakable, my spirit is gold, the undisputed champion. The story is told. Don't sweat the technique, just watch how I move. Martial arts master in the pocket of the groove. From the temple to the booth, yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Don't sweat the technique. From the temple to the booth.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Hey. Don't sweat the technique. Here on the boards, let the blade run deep. Slicing up the vinyl while the lazy brother sleep. He's dicing through the rhythms like a samurai sword. A Ginzu knife cutting through the static on the board. He makes the beat swing like a pair of nunchucks. In the shoulder holster is where he keeps his gun tucked. Coldest hip-hop production that you ever did. Here, striking fear in the in the night, every master's touch, giving you the heavy hand. Never too much. TEP on the label, that's the mark of the king. Watch the whole underground start to sway in the swing. Don't sweat the technique, just watch how I move. Martial arts master in the pocket of the groove. From the temple to the booth, yeah, we keep it unique. Master the style. Don't sweat the technique. From the temple to the booth. Yeah, we keep it unique. Master
master the style. Don't sweat the technique. When Mayday walks in, they start to perspire. The atmosphere changes, the heat is much higher. It was all good at first. Now they all yielding. Suckers start to tremble when I enter the building. They see TEP Productions coming through because we do the things that the rest could never do. I'm a grandmaster, baby, in a league of my own, sitting on the crates like a queen on a throne. You see the technique and you start to get nervous. I put the competition in the permanent service. No sweat on my brow when I'm dropping the heat. Just bodies of rappers lying flat on the street. The ultimate force, the elite of the sound, lifting cool back up from the dirt in the ground. Yeah.
Shout out to TP Productions, man. Grand Rising, everybody. I want to, you know, like I said, the link's in the chat. Anybody can come up. I'm going to look for some emails. You know, I want to do my promoting the stuff I promote, man. I appreciate all y'all support. Anybody can hit the link. After I do my promos, I'm going to go to the video reviews. And like I've been saying, if anybody in the Vegas area from the 26th through the 29th, I'm going to be in Vegas at the Westgate Hotel shooting pool. So if you're in the Vegas area, you know, and you want to holler at the OG, stop by and holler at me. I'll be at the Westgate Hotel on the showroom floor shooting pool, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can find the flyer that I sent to myself in a minute. What's that? I think that's my man. Book. I gotta say that. I gotta say that. Right here. I'll come back to that. Hopefully everybody good. The link's in the chat. My brother Damien, much love and respect. My sister, today's blessing. Always love to everyone. You and the family, big dog. Appreciate you. Always love back to you, sister. Always a pleasure seeing you. Appreciate your support. That's each and every one of y'all. Today's blessing. Yes, APA World Champion. I'm going to bring the flyer out. Shooting for the championships of the Jack and Jill tournament. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me go back to the beginning. It should be right here. I'll show it to y'all. I know I sent it to myself. Here we go. Wow, it won't let me open it up. It won't let me open it up. Wow, let me see if I can resend it to myself. For real, what's good? My brother, for real, much love and respect. It ain't let me open it up. That's strange. Let me close them out there. Go to the next one. It ain't let me open it up, man. I'm going to see if I can resend it to myself. But hopefully everybody good. Let me find these other promos. Get y'all Bibler, man. Get y'all Fire Stick. You know, we're about networking over here, man. We're about networking. Hopefully everybody good on this Tuesday morning. I don't have a topic, but I got some videos to review. Let's see if it let me open this one up. See if it talk about it in here. See if I can share this one. like I said, I'm in basically, you know, the APA pool league, amateur pool league. You know, I'm in a Jack and Jill, basically, you know, right here, singles. You know, I'm gonna be a part of that, and we're gonna be in Westgate Hotel. See if I find the one about the doubles, the one I'm a part of. Nope. But yeah, I'm gonna be in a Vegas event at the Westgate Hotel on the 26th through the 29th, shooting pool. So if you're in the area, check out the OG, man. I'm gonna see if I can resend that to myself and show the other flyer. Let's get back to the promoting, man. Trying to find my emails. And the link should be in the chat. If anybody want to come up, the link should be in the chat. I get so many goddamn emails. I need to take a day out and just clean my emails. I get so much junk emails. It ain't funny. Motherfucker trying to give you something or trying to scam you. They should be coming up now because they deep in them, John. But the link's in the chat, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Like I said, get y'all Fire Stick, man. And get with my brother Bridge 3 TV. Get with my brother Bridge 3 TV. Here we go. Like I said, man, anything I promote, I back with my own money. Meaning, if you buy a product and you're unhappy with that product, which I know you're not going to be, you're going to love that product. I'll pay you back your money. If you prove that you bought the products I promote, I'll pay you back your money, man. If you're unhappy with any of the products. But like I said, I know you're not going to be. My sister Shamaka Essentials. You know what I mean? Let's play one of the videos. Let's play the Goddess of Love.
Smoking nerves, energy shine.
All magic products.
Every scent, dream I could send.
Then you see here, clean, set, quick grab deals. $20 becomes $12, 40% off. Single items only, no bundles, no extras. Different scents, different blends. All new. If you've been waiting to try something, this is your moment. $12 each. Limited stock on every item. Once it's in the learn. It's authorized. Available right now at JamaicaEssentials.com. Tap the site, fill your cart, and you're set. Start saving today.
Shows my heart's content. Jamaica Essentials, house of blessings, mine. Spray, soap, dope, feel the magic.
Like I said, all natural products, man. Here go another. Let's do this commercial. See what's cooking up in the lab. Check the sister out, man. All natural products. Chemicals. Everybody show up to everybody's channel, man.
A gentle start, body butter.
Any smoke.
It's a secret. Coming soon. Stay tuned.
Every drop, every scent.
We are creating something wonderful. Stay tuned. It's a secret.
Feel the magic medicine. Jamaica Essentials, house of blessings. Every night, every wave, your spirit rises.
Like I said, check the sister out, man. All natural products. Here goes some of her products. Body oils, tantalizing aromatherapy, body washes, body butters, bar soaps, body moisturizers, aromatherapy. Here go another video. Let's play this video real quick.
That kiss you into place. This ain't a trend, this ancient flow. She don't heal you, she helps you grow. She breathe in moonlight, exhale the pain, yin and yang dance.
Part of the shop today. This is Holistic Royalty by Kels. We specialize in herbalism, yoga, and nutritional planning. Hi there, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Here's a little info. Come by for a tea sample. All right, welcome to the grand opening, y'all. This is our tea wall. Everything is blended right here in house. I poured a little rose and hibiscus for you to start with.
Smells amazing.
And over here.
Root chakra sturdy, crown chakra woo woo. Stretching it out on a Sunday flow. Tea in her hand, got that inward glow.
All natural products.
Much, but the plants do.
I call it that good shit. All natural products.
From your gut to your grief, she
Yes.
knows.
That's what I'm about. Promote my people and networking, man. Like I said, anything you buy from you referring OG referred you. You know, if you dissatisfied with the Fire Stick or any products, I'll give you money back, man. Here go the sister information. Check her out, man. Shamaka Essentials. The brother done put it in the chat. My brother, Poison Puppet. Check the sister out, man. Let me go to the next one real quick. See if it'll let me share. Coming up.
Welcome to Hampton's Electronics and Printing Solutions. Here where we have custom labels, business cards, plans, booklets, and flyers. Anything copy and computer repair that you need, we can handle it.
Check out my brother Fire Stick, man. Get y'all Fire Stick. Hampton Solutions, man. Hampton Solutions.
We also do business cards for you, your custom business, what we're looking for. We have booklets. You are into writing a book, a little notepad, anything like that that you need printed, we can help you out. So we have different labels to fit any type of label that you need to wrap around or stick on the items that you have. We have labels for your needs. Brochures that you need printed out. We have brochures. If you are trying to print out a magazine, you have the paper that you need to print out your magazine. If you want your barcode, put it on any paper that you want. Put your barcode. All you have to do is contact us at Electronic.
Check out my brother Hampton Electronic Printing Solutions, man. Check the brother out, man. Get y'all Fire Stick, man. Let me go back to my emails. Get y'all Bibblers, man. Get y'all bat gear. Get y'all Bibblers, handmade, all natural Bibblers from my brother Prophet Levi. Get y'all Bibblers, man, all natural. What's that? Nope, not that one. You know, like I said, we got abundantly farm and families coming to this channel soon. Like I said, this is one of my favorites that I love promoting, man. Right here. Grow legacies. Unity through farming, family roots, future fruits, nature, nurture, abundance. Abundantly farming, mothers and families grow legacy, unity, and self-sufficiency. At Abundantly Farming Mothers and Families, we nurture the next generation of builders through nature, farming, and community, soiling seeds of abundancy and togetherness. Join our movement to grow food, family, and futures together. We build legacies that last generations. Like I said, this is my passion right here, trying to get people to get back into growing things, farming, agriculture. You know what I mean? If you got land, put something in the ground. If you don't, you got a balcony, you got a basement, grow something. You know what I mean? And like I said, they will be coming to my channel in the near future. We're setting up something. Abundantly mothers and families will be coming to this channel. Just like my brother Alabama brought, my sister Angel A, the book writers, to this channel. Shout out to Sister A Angel, my brother Blackfoot, and the other brother, I believe it was Conscious something. Shout out to them, man. But yeah, stop sharing. Go back, find my Biblia real quick. Like I said, get with my brother Bridge 3 TV. Get y'all Biblias. Get y'all fire sticks. Like I said, you get 3 free-day trial with the fire stick, right? Then after that, it's $15 a month. If you got one TV or if you got 5 TVs, it's $15 a month. You get everything that's on cable. Basically, I bought a fire stick, downloaded that app, and saved myself on a cable bill. I mean, not a cable bill. Cable bill. I no longer pay a cable bill. I pay internet and my fire stick. My cable bill was almost $400 a month. Got rid of that years ago. And started, I watched the pay-per-views, the latest movie, everything that's on TVs, the series. Check it out, man. Check it out, my brother Bridge 3 TV, man. And get y'all Biblias. Like I said, we call ourselves the Biblia gang, man. It's a bunch of us that got our Biblias already. Myself, Chris Cyphers, the Goddess of Love, my brother P. Moses, Dre Cobb, King of Higher Self. Get y'all Biblias, man. Handmade. I guarantee delivery, man. My brother Prophet Levi will definitely put them in the mail, man. He got all different sizes, all different types. Get y'all Biblia, man. From my brother. He's in the California area. So they'll be sent out from California. But we guarantee delivery, man. You won't have to panic when you run out of wraps. Like I said, handmade, all natural products. Matter of fact, let me get my Biblia. Give me a second, everybody. Get y'all Biblias. Handmade, handcrafted. Put about a dime in there, a little more than a dime. But he got all different sizes. Got that hole right there. You can put liquids in there. Get y'all Biblias, man. Handmade, all natural. All natural. Like I said, anything that I promote, I back with my own money. Hey, shout out my brother Bright Mo D's. And get y'all a copy of Fire 1 and 2. My brother Enemy's Public Wife book. Get y'all a copy of Fire. What's good, Bright Mo? Much love to you and the family, brother. Good seeing you. See if I can put this link in the chat in case somebody want to come up. You're more than welcome to come up. About to go to a video reviews. See if I put this link in there. I don't know why it won't let me pin it. StreamYard be acting funny. If it was a Zoom link, I'd be able to pin it. But let me put this link in the chat in case anybody want to come up, man. Shout out all the family, man. Good seeing y'all. If nobody told y'all they love y'all today, OG and his family got love for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that tapped in. The link should be in the chat. Let me see if I can find the email I was looking for. Like I said, I'll be in the Vegas area on the 26th through the 30th. Shooting pool on the Westgate Hotel floor. I don't know why it ain't coming up. I seen a text to my phone. Hold on, let me see something. Why did it text? Let me see if I can email it to myself. More. Man. Come check the OG out. Like I said, I'll be on the Westgate Hotel showroom floor shooting pool. APA. See if let me bring it back up. Try one more time. Nope, it didn't come through. Maybe I'll give it a second. See if it's in my junk mail. Social, no. It ain't in primary. I got the Enemy's Public, but the last email. Latrell was good. Mac V Productions, Grand Rising. Let me go to my watch later. Got a couple videos my brother sent me. The link's in the chat. Anybody can come up. We're going to go with the short video first. There we go. We're going to go with the short one. Any topic. Let me bring that video up. I don't know if my computer acting slow or what. Here we go. It ain't coming up. All right. Let's try another video. I don't know, my internet may be running slow today. The videos ain't coming up. They ain't loading. They ain't loading. Let me see what's going on. Them 2 videos you just sent me, neither one of them loading. My brother Poison Puppet. I don't know what's going on. They ain't loading. They just sitting there like my internet. Like they just blank screen. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. Let me try another video. Stop the screen sharing. Oh shit! I hate my brother Bright Mode. Yeah, gotta stay away from that madness. See if this one play. They messing with my internet right now. My internet is slow as shit. It will not play for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Let me check my emails again. Nope, still didn't come. Let's see. Let me show this. I show it through my phone. Like I said, I'll be in Vegas from the 26th to the 29th. At the Westgate Hotel. If you're in the area, come holler at the OG, man. Jack and Jill Championship. I'm in. I'll be in the Vegas area from April 26th, 27th through the 30th on the Westgate Hotel. I hear that, my brother Bright Mode. You've been chilling. I know I ain't seen you in a minute. Nah, not you. You ain't trolling, Nami. Who you trolling? I seen you troll in the past, though, Nami. Yeah, I be tripping when you be trolling. I be cracking up. I don't know why I won't let these videos play. Let me go out and come back in. Let me do it again. Let me close it and open up another tab. It might be a bad tab. But like I said, if you're in the Vegas area, I will be at the Westgate Hotel shooting pool. Come check the OG out. Let's put one in the air, man. Let's put one in the air. All right, just let me play it. Apologize for the commercial, man. Let's take it from the top.
3 other scientists with ties to NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, or JPL, have either gone missing or died over the past few years, even as recently as February.
The name of this video is String of Missing or Dead Scientists That Ties to Classified Info Prompts Trump's Investigation. Let's go.
The death of a young scientist who warned her life was in danger has resurfaced as the list of scientists with ties to America's space and nuclear secrets who have mysteriously died or disappeared grows to 11. As fears rise that the disturbing cases have an insidious connection, President Trump recently revealed his team is looking into the matter.
Well, I hope it's random, but we're going to know in the next week and a half. I just left a meeting on that subject, so pretty serious stuff. But we're going to be hopefully, I don't know, coincidence, if you whatever you want to call it. But some of them were very important people, and we're going to look at it over the next short term.
Anti-gravity researcher Amy Eskridge allegedly died from a self-inflicted gunshot in June 2022 when she was just 34 years old, according to the Daily Mail. However, the researcher specializing in anti-gravity, which is a staple topic among UFO enthusiasts, mysteriously warned in a 2020 interview that her life might be in danger while discussing her research company, the Institute for Exotic Science.
I started the Institute for one reason. The Institute. I started it as a public-facing persona to disclose anti-gravity technology through, because I told Mark this: if you stick your neck out in public, at least someone notices if your head gets chopped off.
Eskridge also revealed that she had been receiving threats and that she had plans to disclose information about UFOs and extraterrestrials to the public. Her death was ruled a suicide, and neither the police nor the medical examiners have publicly released any details of an investigation into her death. Eskridge's death was unearthed after an already growing web of concerning deaths and disappearances of NASA scientists and individuals with ties to U.S. space and nuclear secrets. Eric Burleson of the House Oversight Committee told Fox News the fate of the scientists is too coincidental and almost certainly linked to the access they had to classified information, with the potential involvement of bad actors.
This is a rattling call to pay attention to this issue and make sure that our nation's top scientists are safe and secure. This is too coincidental, and so we have to be investigating this. We need to have our nation's top investigators, the FBI, and every agency looking into this matter.
Michael David Hicks, who worked at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Flint Ridge, California, as a research assistant, passed away at the age of 59 in July of 2023. However, there's no public cause of death or autopsy for Hicks' passing, nor any mention of how he died in his obituary, although it does ask for donations in his memory to go to Alcoholics Anonymous. 3 other scientists with ties to NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, or JPL, have either gone missing or died over the past few years, even as recently as February. On February 16, 2026, renowned astrophysicist Carl Grillmeyer, who worked on NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope, was suddenly and shockingly shot dead on the porch of his home in California. His shooter, Freddie Snyder, was arrested and is currently in jail. However, a clear motive has yet to be established. Another researcher at NASA's JPL, Frank Mywald, died in July 2024 at the age of 61. Like Hicks, there's little to no public information about how he died. JPL's former newly appointed director of its materials processing group, Monica Reza, mysteriously went missing in June of 2025 while hiking with friends in the Angeles National Forest in California and hasn't been seen since. Reza's research in materials science was funded by the Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Base in Ohio, which is long rumored to hold extraterrestrial debris tied to the famous 1947 Roswell crash. The Air Force Research Lab was headed up by retired Air Force General William McCaslin, who also has shockingly gone missing. McCaslin mysteriously vanished on February 27, 2026, from his Albuquerque, New Mexico home, along with a pair of hiking boots and a .38 caliber revolver. McCaslin
my brother
was
Texas
commander at Kirtland Air Force Base in New Mexico, which works closely on national security projects.
That is a StreamYard
National
link,
Laboratory,
The
famous
other
for
one was
developing
my
nuclear
pool
weapons
link.
during the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, the
In
other
June of
one I put up
2025, 2 workers
by mistake was the link to the pool tournament I'm going to be in case anybody want to check that out. Like I said, I'll be in Vegas from the 28th, the 26th to the 29th, shooting pool, man. Westgate Hotel, showroom floor. Come check the OG out, man.
from Los Alamos, Anthony Chavez and Melissa Casillas, vanished from their homes in eerily similar circumstances. Chavez, age 79, was last seen leaving his New Mexico home on foot, leaving behind his car, wallet, phone, and keys. Casillas, age 54, was last seen on camera walking alone on a highway, also without her wallet, phone, or keys, after telling family members she would be working from home, Dateline reported. Other dead or missing scientists include Jason Thomas, who led the chemical biology team at Novartis and was found dead in a lake this past March. Famous MIT physicist Nuno Loureiro, who was shot and killed last December, and Steven Garcia, who worked on security for a producer of non-nuclear components in American-made nukes and went missing in August.
They all look like foreigners.
As of now, no federal agency has publicly acknowledged any connection between the cases. President Trump announced that he had ordered an investigation on the matter and that they would likely have an answer over the next week.
We're going to go to the next video.
Assessments here are correct. These are very covert weapons, aren't they?
That's correct. There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things.
And you guys also said that these attacks are happening right here in this city. Is that correct?
I mean, there have been some that have gone public with respect to Washington, D.C.
I think it was Mr. Grozev said,
the StreamYard link should be in the chat.
Americans are using these same weapons on them. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Might that have something to do with part of the CIA's motive to cover up the existence of this tech and these weapons?
That is a very logical possibility.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Chair now recognizes the gentleman from New York, Mr. Goldman, for his round of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to our witnesses for being here. Mr. Grozev, I want to follow up a little bit on the interactions you've had with Russian intelligence about these AHIs. And Mr. Zaid, I want to ask, and this is a hypothetical, but I'm trying to understand why our government would try to block information sharing or conceal information that they have. And one thing that comes to mind is whether there's an operational risk to revealing any of the details of their investigation. Is that something that you have come across in any of your work?
There's a lot of reasons why the information might not be publicly released. And I do think that's something we could address more in a classified environment to explain that. But there are understandable reasons why the US government has not revealed much of what it knows.
There's some long-term things that needs to be done in terms of new acts. But in the short term, we need to do things like implement the original Havana Act. Yeah. DOD still hasn't done it. They still have not implemented the Havana Act. And we need a VA diagnostic code. Thanks to the VFW, brothers and sisters that are here today, meeting earlier. We don't.
Can y'all see the link I'm putting in the chat? Put a 1 if y'all see that link that I'm putting in the chat. Put a 1 if y'all see the link I'm putting in the chat. I'm about to put it in there again. There you go, right there. I'm always high, brother, but that don't stop me from handling business. All right, the link in the chat. You keep hitting the pool link. This is StreamYard link. There go the StreamYard link right there. It may not be working.
We don't have a VA diagnostic code for the 500 some DOD survivors. Yeah. How are they going to get long-term care and disability without that?
Yeah, well, I hope this issue you see in a room that is often contentious, explosive, volcanic, that you've got members on both sides who first honor and salute the victims and want to do everything we can to make sure that they're made whole, and if they can return,
StreamYard ain't let me put it in the chat.
In other news, Georgia residents are going to be happy to hear this. It just came out. There's a new website where any Georgia resident, as long as you live within a zip code in the state, you can to have 0 DUIs in the last.
Apologize for that commercial.
My name is Elizabeth McMillan. I'm currently in Lusaka, Zambia with my 3 children. During this time of us being here, I overstayed on my visa. When I went to exit the country, I was not allowed to exit. We were held at the airport and then taken to immigration, where I was fined and asked to pay 24,000 kwacha. I was told multiple prices that I needed to pay. They finally settled on 24,000 after telling me that my children were not minors, that my children should be paid for as well. They finally decided I could pay 24,000 kwacha after telling them, yes, my children are minors by Zambian standards and American standards. There's nowhere where it says that my children's ages do not make them minors. Because of the way that their payment systems are set up here, I had to transfer money into my cell phone and then transfer it to them. They were not able to accept my phone tapping their point of sale here. So I had to send money through the phone and found out that there was only 20,000 that could be sent per day. During the sending of that 20,000, they wanted the entire 24,000. So because I wasn't able to pay that all at once, I was put into detention, spent the night in jail until I could pay the rest due to the phone system not allowing me to pay everything. Once I paid everything, I was told that my children would be returned to me since they were taken the day before while I was in detention. I was told that the next day after I got out, I would meet them at the immigration office. They would come, everything would be fine. I would be reunited.
These pan-Africans telling people to go back to Africa, and Africa is taking their kids. You know, these pan-Africans, you know, like not a coincidence, telling motherfuckers to go back. And basically they're listening. And this is what's happening. I forget who sent me this video.
Immigration cleared me. However, I was not allowed to be reunited with my children, though this is what I was told would happen. The next day, there was a holiday, so they said that they would not be able to reunite us then, but they would reunite us on that Friday. All of this started on the 10th of March. So on that Friday, when Friday came, I went to the immigration office expecting to see my children, expecting us to go and prepare to leave the country as requested. However, I was told no, I would not receive my children then either. I've been told multiple things by multiple people as far as what is going on with my children, none of which is adding up. Immigration says one thing, child welfare here in Zambia says another thing, but yet I still have not been told exactly why I cannot be reunited with my children. I've paid all the fines. I've been cleared to stay in the country until a certain date. I've also bought tickets to leave the country, and still my children have not been returned. During this process, I asked the person from child welfare who I had contact with basic questions about my children, which I was told to do by the embassy. I was told to do by immigration. They all told me to stay in contact with her and ask questions through her so that I can find out about how my children are doing and things like that. While doing that, I asked basic questions. Are my children taking medications? Are my children being cared for properly? Are they going to school? What about their schooling? I mean, there's nothing that was asked of me when all of this process started. They don't know about my children's special needs.
Hey, that's my
They don't know
motto
about
right
anything
there.
pertaining to my
Brody and
children.
loyal,
The
much
only
love,
questions I
much
was asked
love.
when my
That's my
children were
motto.
taken
Nobody
were my
cares.
age, what I do for income, as well as how much I was paying to live in Zambia, all of which I answered. 41 years old. My children have, done everything that they're supposed to do. They're not criminals here. I've paid all of the fines. Everything has been done. I told them that I was paying $80 per night to stay in Zambia in an Airbnb, which I have receipts for, and I can show those. So, I mean, one person at immigration told me that they felt like I didn't have enough money to sustain my children. And obviously, if I'm paying $80 per night for my children to live, I obviously have the money to sustain my children.
They don't want you to know about it.
Hey, did you?
Shout out to whoever sent me that video, man. Was it finished? Or was it just a commercial? Nah, that's a commercial. My bad.
You know you might get a big cash payout if you were in a car accident up to.
It wasn't finished.
Since all of this has happened, the woman that I was speaking with, the only contact that I had through child welfare, has blocked my number. She refuses to talk to me. However, she has gone to the orphanage where my children are being held and asked my children multiple questions that no child should be answering.
That's what it says on my avatar. Nobody cares.
To mental illnesses,
Yeah,
pertaining to
I get your
everything
point, bro.
wrong with my children. She wants to know through them. They're not capable of answering those questions, and they should not have to answer questions for their siblings. When I asked her why my children were being held exactly, she cited a section of their manual which literally says that my children have no need to be there and they should be returned to me. My children have been kept at standards higher than what Zambia even requires for their children. They've been kept at American standards the entire time that they have been here, and it should not be allowed that my children were taken. I was told yesterday that I would be allowed to drop off birthday presents for my twins and meet somebody here in Lusaka to be able to give them to the person, and they would deliver them to my children. However, there's one person, this same person, through this Department of Child Welfare, who has blocked that as well. She will not allow me to give my children birthday presents, though it was something they were expecting, something that was allowed by the orphanage where my children are. She's not allowing it. So there's literally one person who is holding up this entire process. I'm being told now that my children may not even be returned to me for us to leave the country, which is what was requested of me. And that was all I needed to do. I did everything that they requested. I booked the tickets. The flight is ready. Everything that we need is ready. I have no access to my children or any of our things. My children have everything that belongs to us. So I have not been able to work. I have not been able to make money so that my children have everything that they need. And she knows these things. Right now, I'm asking anybody that can help with getting my children back that you please help. Whether that's reaching out to the president here in Zambia, whether that's reaching out to child welfare in Zambia, reaching out to the president in the United States, or anyone in the United States that may be able to help anywhere in the world. I'm asking for help with getting my children back. Today is my twins' birthday. They should be with me. They shouldn't be spending their birthday with strangers, all because of a personal vendetta that one person has against me. The only reason that I've been given that my children were taking is that it's being done in America, so it can be done here as well to me. So since Americans are doing it, it can be done to me because I'm American, is what I was told.
All right, so I'm just going to go at it the way I normally go at it, Villanard. A few things. For the longest time possible, we've heard conversations where people wanted to state that, you know, Black women are independent. They can do any and everything and protect themselves and yada, yada, yada. And we have a clear case, a independent Black woman who has her own kids. She decided to take them from the United States to a whole nother country. And this is what the whole other country was able to do with their laws, rules, and regulations. She has no protections. She has nothing to help her get her kids back or help her out during the situation. It seems as though that she was extorted directly out of money. And even through that extortion, and she gave the money directly over, she was held because she wasn't able to give the direct full amount, which they more than likely knew she was not going to be able to do. Right. So she was detained. Her kids were put directly in an orphanage, which is crazy to me. Why would the kids be put in an orphanage? You mean to tell me that you don't have the proper facilities outside of an orphanage to basically have these kids? And who's to say that things are happening directly to those kids in that orphanage? Who's to say that those kids are even still there at this moment in time? If this woman has been away from her kids, you know, for days, right? The other thing I want to specifically state is that for the longest time possible, you've heard a lot of Black Americans tell Black folks like, yo, stop going over to these other countries. Just because you got some people that are melanated does not mean that they are specifically for you. Doesn't mean that they are about you. They are about money at the end of the day when they see you. We've learned this time and time again. Anytime that any other race of people goes over to Africa, the prices pretty much stay moderate or they come down. The moment in time that they see Black Americans, the automatic assumption is that we all got money, and they'll be like, oh, we're going to jack up the prices. So something that might be $1 of their currency is going to be like $100 or $200, right? They're going to jump the price because they simply see us. That's the type of disrespect. That's the type of value that a lot of these Africans have directly for Black Americans.
Respect, brother.
Number 3, I want to specifically speak on this. Where are all of the Pan-Africans at? Whenever I just so happen to see stories like this, and whenever I cover stories, right, there's tons of Africans and Pan-Africans and all this other type of stuff that want to come on the channel and try to tell me this, that, and the third. But where are all of these folks at now to come help this woman, to come save this woman? Where are y'all at? I need those 2 groups to pull up to the scene, to step up. Number 1, the independent Black women that said that they don't need a man. I need y'all to step up. Number 2, I need the Pan-Africanists. I need all of y'all to step up. And then number 3, I need those Pan-African social media influencers. I need all of them to stand up because they got millions of dollars. So where are all of these folks? Oh, and number 3, Democratic Party. They need to sit up there and stand up too. Because again, I need those groups to specifically speak on, bring light and awareness directly to this situation.
Okay. What's your take?
Well, there's actually 5 foods that all men should avoid eating.
Okay.
Let me restart it. Let me reshare it again. And make sure I'm sharing the sound. Share. All right, let's rewind it back just a little bit. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear it.
These folks at now,
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear the
who's been
video.
following your
Please.
logic,
Put a 1 in the chat.
going with what it is that y'all been stating and putting out for over 10 plus years, that decided to go with the plan work that y'all didn't even sit up there and follow. She literally uprooted and went directly over to Africa. While a lot of these Pan-African and whatnot or whatever are still in the United States. Like I said, color me surprised.
Shout out my brother.
Color me surprised how somebody can basically tell other folks that, yo, this is the jump. This is what you need to go do. But yet they're going to be speaking solely from the United States. They're not going to uproot and move their people directly up over there because they know better. But yet you got somebody that followed that logic, and this is where it got them. This is where it got them. So like I said, I hope all of those folks, they get directly up here and they start making a GoFundMe for this woman to help her out. I hope all of those folks will go out there and bring awareness directly to the situation and get the UN and whoever else that needs to be involved in order to help her out so that she can properly get her kids and move directly back to the United States. And I also hope that other Black people will.
And I don't know if y'all remember what they said. The country said because the United States can take our children, that African nation can take the children too. Did y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard that. She asked for a reason, and they said, because you're a Black American in America, they can take your children. So basically, over here, we got the right to do the same thing that America does to you. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard that, man. That shit was wild. They said that shit a while ago, but I know y'all heard it. So because America is doing it to our children, they got the right to do it over there to our children too. Because we know what DHS is. It's child trafficking. They're taking people kids for really no reason. You can have somebody that dislike you and they call on you and the shit be not true and they take your kid. You got to fight to get your kid back. That's wow. So basically they saying because America don't respect Black Americans, we ain't going to do the same thing to you over there. Zambia. Huh. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one that heard that. Let's get back to the video.
We'll learn directly from this. Like I said, just because you got other folks out here that want you to believe something does not make it to be true. If you don't see none of those people talking about, oh, move to Africa, do this, you're African, and rah, rah, rah. If you don't see them going out there and uprooting their whole family and going up over there, you don't need to be sitting up there doing it as well. Don't be following the dummy missions of other folks directly out here because it sounds good. Let them be the first ones to go out there and do that. Don't you dare. Yeah. Don't you ever.
And that's all we've been saying to the Pan-Africans. You so infatuated with Africa, go back. Y'all want to come be here and tell us that we're African, but won't take your ass back to Africa. Go back. I'm here in America. I'm fighting. I'm not afraid of the racism. I'm not afraid of the hate. Take your ass back to Africa and eat that bush meat. Eat that monkey brain. Them people living fucked up over there. Why would I want to go over there? That shit, wow, man. These Pan-Africans, like I said, it's a mental illness. They got our people believing in that slave story and that our ancestors was African. That's why I don't have no respect for this corporation, man. Fuck this corporation. They teaching, hate. But yeah, these Pan-Africans, man, they talk all that shit, but like they said in the video, you ain't going back. Why you ain't trying to find your ancestors? Because you can't. It's going to tie you to a tribe, and that tribe ain't going to fucking recognize you as a family member. That's why I said them Pan-Africans, man, it's sad, man, that they believe that story. But none of them won't go back to Africa. Because America, even though America fucked up racist, doing what it's doing is still better than Africa. Shit, wow, man. That's why I don't pay. That's why I'm glad those dumb motherfuckers don't come over here, them dumbass Pan-Africans, believing the misinformation that the corporation putting out. They want to believe there was no niggas here in America. They want to believe that it was no niggas in America and that everybody that came, that populated America, was brought over here on slave boats. Like I said, it's sad the condition they got our people in. Shout out my nigga Anthony Lowe cracking up, man. Much love to you and the family, my nigga Anthony, my brother Anthony Lowe. You already know, man. Them Pan-Africans, like I said, most of them are COVID-19 patients. They're still believing the story from the corporation. Not a coincidence. The House of, Ankh. All of the House of Conscience. All them Pan-Africans over there, man. Fucking Africans don't give a shit about you. Like all they see is a payday.
Go out there and pull some foolishness like this and end up in a situation like this or worse. Like I said, I got a video in the background where a mother, another black woman. She went over to an African country to go attention, and then people want to start getting online and start saying like, oh, we need help, we need a savior. Black men don't protect us, and rah 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 rah. Yo, this is what we be talking about at the end of the day. Villain arc. This is exactly what we be talking about. You cannot sit up there and lead or protect those who don't want to sit up there and follow very simple directions. Very simple directions. People want to go out there on dummy missions and they want to find out just to find out. And they don't want to cry when they find out. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So like I said before, to any other women directly out there, if you think of doing this move, you better think 99 different times. You better think, you better take your time, because I promise you it's not going to be the proper or the right move, because let something happen. It's going to be on you. You ain't going to be able to blame nobody else, because ain't nobody tell you to uproot and move directly over there but you and your feelings. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, stay tuned for the next video.
We're going to go to the next video, man. We're going to go to the next video.
While America was distracted, something big just happened.
Apologize for the commercial.
The Federal Reserve.
Here we go.
News update. The two people found with gunshot wounds along South Springdale Road in Hinds County today have been identified. Deputies say 16-year-old Terry Burrell Jr. and 16-year-old Chloe Hudson were found shot to death around noon. We're told that the teens were found by sanitation workers. Right now, there is no motive or suspect information, and investigators are urging anyone with information to come forward.
They both have been shot multiple times. So we can say that multiple gunshot wounds is the cause of death at this time. Based on our preliminary investigation right now, we believe that this incident did occur at this location where we are. But again, that's still under investigation.
We are told both teens had been reported missing over the last 24 hours to JPD. The Hinds County Sheriff's Office is leading the investigation with the assistance from Capitol Police and the Jackson Police Department.
This does not appear to be a random act of violence, right?
Investigators have spoken to the teens' parents and believe the two knew each other. Detectives now desperately looking for clues and leads.
No information is too small to report right now. This is a very serious crime, of course, and it's very concerning. And we want to be able to identify the person or persons that may be responsible for the deaths of these two young people.
In a statement from Jackson Public Schools, they say our hearts are with their families, friends, and the entire school community. Counselors are supporting scholars and staff as they continue to grieve.
And you already know, on this channel, we hold this racist system accountable, because if we don't, who will? And if you don't like it, get the stepping, because it ain't gonna stop. Check this out. Hinds County was a black sanctuary surrounded by sundown towns. To keep their hands clean, those in the hostile territories would strike in the shadows, then dump the bodies across the county lines in two black neighborhoods. It was a calculated move, use the boundary to hide the crime, frame it as local trouble. Make that make sense. And before I spaz out in this video, rest in peace to Terry and Chloe. They was only 16 years old, bro. And look, nobody else gonna say it, so I'ma say it. This don't sound like the KKK to y'all, or am I tripping? I cover so many stories in Mississippi just like this one. And how ironic, no one ever knows anything. But we'll talk about that later on in this video. So before I crash out about these two, I can't trust no law enforcement in Hinds County, because a few years ago, they was the same county that did this. Run the tape.
County Detention Center months before they ever found out they were dead, are speaking out together for the first time. 3 News Side's Joseph Doring was there for the emotional gathering.
Jackson, we can do better. We can do better.
It's been a little over 2 weeks since a third family announced civil rights attorney Ben Crump would be representing them in a mind-boggling case. The family of deceased 40-year-old Mario Moore joins the families of Dexter Wade and Jonathan Hankins, 3 men who were killed and buried behind the Hinds County Detention Center without their loved ones even knowing.
I didn't know it for a year and 7 months. It's like they just threw him out like trash, just like they did the others.
Attorney Crump gathered the 3 mothers on Wednesday so they could collectively speak their minds for the first time as a group. All say they're experiencing an unimaginable feeling, but are not stopping until they receive answers from those involved.
JPD did it, and I still couldn't get anything. These ladies right here, they saw homicide, supposed to be investigated. What did JPD do? They didn't do their job.
According to a report done by NBC that Attorney Crump also mentioned during Wednesday's presser, there are 215 known bodies that have been buried in the Paupers Field behind the Hinds County Detention Center. Crump says he fears there could be even more cases like Moore, Wade, and Hankins.
I mean, it's enough to make you want to holler when you think about 215 people don't know where their loved ones at, and they're back behind the jail.
Attorney Crump says there are 2 other similar cases that he could be taking on soon, but his team is waiting for confirmation before he openly represents them.
And you already know what I say, make sense. And the cold part is, it wasn't just 200 and something bodies they found buried, bro. It was over 670 bodies they found. So you want me to trust any law enforcement in Hinds County? Hell no, bro. Look, in Mississippi, man, people talk. If it was black on black, if somebody black did that to those teens, the town, the county would be talking. Tell me I'm lying. Look, Hinds County is surrounded by sundown towns. You cannot fool me. Somebody knows something, because check this out. Hinds.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just Riverside. I get high quality podcast recordings right from my room. And I'm not even using expensive equipment. Watch this.
Discovered 2 teen bodies on side of the road. They immediately called authorities, and deputies later confirmed both had been shot multiple times after being reported missing just a day earlier in Jackson. Make that make sense. Y'all notice something? When it's black on black crime, they solve those cases fast as hell. I don't care if you're innocent or guilty. They need somebody to arrest. They need somebody to lock up. But when black people go missing, when black people are murdered in mysterious ways, all of a sudden nobody knows anything. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all remember these twin brothers?
That's a
who
fact.
were found dead.
That's
bro,
a fact.
on top of
What
a
he's
mountain
talking
in a
about.
sundown town. Nobody knew anything. Matter of fact, they blamed them. Y'all remember Trey Reed was found on Delta State University campus, bro, tied up by a rope, and nobody knew anything. Again, they blamed him. Y'all remember Tamla Horsford was found murdered in a sundown town at a sleepover, and nobody knew anything. I can go on and on. Y'all don't find this stuff suspicious? I mean, if you feel like I'm tripping, in my comment section, tell me I'm tripping. And the crazy part is always a random person, bro. It's always a random person that finds the body, man. When it comes to our people, it's always this random person or these random group of people that found the body, but we never hear from them. No interviews, no anything. Where are the sanitation workers that found the bodies of those teens? I'm gonna ask y'all again, where are the sanitation workers that found the bodies of those teens? And don't worry, I got time, I'll wait. Where they at? No interviews, they not on TikTok, they not on YouTube, they not on Facebook, they not on Instagram. Where they at though? Yeah, all right, because there never were any sanitation workers, man. See, I told y'all, you have to think for yourself. Don't let these news outlets think for you, bro. Because they all on the same team. What are sanitation workers doing in the middle of nowhere in the woods, bro? It don't make sense. And I told y'all on this channel, bro, it's always up with me. If it don't make sense, it's always up with me. In 2025, twin brothers Quador Lewis and Nazor Lewis were found dead on a Georgia mountain after going missing, discovered by a hiker with gunshot wounds.
Sound like the same shit.
And the case sparked outrage after firefighter Scott Curlin shared photos from the scene on the internet before being arrested. Make that make sense. And look, y'all already know, man, before I end this video, I have to always speak from the heart. Before I end this video, I have to always speak from my heart. Look, I keep telling y'all, man, this is what they do, man. They all on the same team. I'm talking about the police department, the hospitals, the schools, the church, especially in Mississippi. It's 2026.
They're all on the same team.
You got cell phone towers. You got all these cameras. You got text messages. You telling me they don't know anything? And they love to use the word, oh, we go do an investigation. When it comes to our people, we already know what that means. That means they gonna star you out for months until everybody forgets. Well, on this channel, I told y'all, I don't forget anything. I don't let anything slide. So rest in peace to Terry and rest in peace to Chloe. Damn, the game is cold. I'm out, bro.
We're gonna go to the next video.
System provides the location, and considering the guy was...
It's illegal to drive without car insurance in almost every
Apologize for the commercial, yeah.
U.S. state, but there's one thing you could try pretty much any time.
This next video right here.
On out at the lake. They trying to kill us. Who's they? Shot at us. I don't know, some 3 white boys in a white truck.
And around like 11.
This video right here
Actually, like 11:25, 27.
Name of it is 911 call reveals operating didn't send police when white boys shot at black alderman. And this was 2 days ago. The other video might have been old, but I still was playing it. But yeah, this is 2 days ago. Shout out to Telehouse Publishing.
Because my cousin said he was on the phone with his dad when they pulled up. So around like 11:27 was when the individuals pulled up.
Okay, so they pulled up, I think you said in a truck?
Yeah, white Dodge Ram truck.
Mm-hmm. How many people were there?
3.
3. They were all dudes?
Yeah, all dudes.
Okay, what, like age?
Around my age, probably around 30. Probably like a little bit, probably Barry's 30 to like 33, something like that.
What kind of impression did you have when they first got out of the truck?
When we first got out of the truck, we wasn't thinking none of it because people come fishing, night fishing at all times of the day. So we weren't really thinking nothing of it until the first thing they said was when we told them what we caught. We told them we caught up 1 catfish. They said that they were going to throw 7 poles out there.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
But there's only 3 dudes.
Yeah, but really, I think what they were trying to say was like, we finna throw over y'all poles.
Oh.
Like, we finna get in y'all way, basically.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises due to the Most High. That is Alderman Jaleel Jones of Danville, Illinois, telling the story to a reporter of how he and his 2 cousins were out in Edgar County, Paris, Illinois, fishing when they were approached by 3 white boys in a Dodge Ram truck who basically told them, as you heard them say, basically tried to run them away from the lake fishing, pulled out a shotguns, shot at them, called them racial slurs before my brother's cousin, I think his name was Mr. King, pulled out his firearm and hit one of them 3 times and they took off. Now, that's not the worst part. The worst part is these 3 men, these 3 black men called 911 3 times and they never got a response. The dispatch never sent anyone to the location. It was only 20 minutes after the young brother shot the white boy that the police stopped the white boy's truck, rushing away trying to get him to the hospital. Now, I'm going to let you listen to those 911 calls. Then I'm going to let you hear the brother tell the rest of the story. And then I'm going to let you know the dispatcher's reaction to them being called out and investigated due to their lack of response. But just take a listen to these 911 calls that the brothers made. It's 3 of them. Just listen.
Edgar County 911, what's your emergency?
There's people out here, they trying to kill us at Paris, Illinois. We at the fishing bank.
The fishing lake?
Oh, we don't got nothing, bro. Yeah, we don't got nothing, bro. So what? We don't got nothing. Yeah. Look, we don't got nothing, bro. Here, look, you can feel it. Look, yeah, I don't want to feel it, gang. I don't want to feel it. Because that's not what we on. Yeah, we wouldn't know nothing.
So your homie just did that.
What?
So your big homie?
No, look.
He had
the
a problem with
only reason it got like that is because we heard. No.
Gang,
we don't get
gang. We don't.
Look, bro, I understand what you're saying.
All right, so that was the first call. You heard him say to the dispatcher, hey, there's some people trying to kill us. And they kept telling the white boys, we don't got nothing. We don't got nothing. Like, why do they have to explain anything to these men, first of all? And then you hear one of them, come talking, your big homie and, gang, and, that ain't what we own. Talking the white black talk, the wigger talk. That ain't what we own, gang. Y'all probably mad because we said, and they said the N-word. I had to bleep it out. But the cool way of saying it, y'all, that ain't what we own. That's what we own. So that's when the call ends. Now let's take a listen to the second call.
Edgar County 911, what's your emergency?
Hello. Oh, I'm back here at Paris Lake in the back.
Okay.
I'm fishing 3 white guys in a white Ram truck. Just tried to shoot me and my friends with a shotgun.
They just tried to shoot you with a shotgun?
They're back here revving their engine, looking for us. We need help.
Which part of the lake are you at?
When you first come into town, coming from Danville, it's the first left. You got to go all the way back. The first sign, they're still shooting. The first sign, stop sign, you got to make a left. Go all the way back. Second stop sign. Then come all the way to the back.
No, listen to me. Did you go past the old glass shop? Or did you turn before that?
We didn't go past the bait shop.
Okay, did you turn before the bait shop?
No, yes.
So you're back at White Oak?
They're revving their engines.
I understand they're revving their engines, but until I can figure out where you're at, I can't help you, sir.
I understand. We're at the boat ramp on the left side of the lake.
You're at the boat ramp on the left side of the lake?
Yes.
That does not help me because the left can be on either side depending on what direction I'm going.
Coming in from Danville, coming in from Ridge Farm, coming in from that way.
Okay, there's a boat launch at White Oaks. There's a boat launch at the East Lake. There's a boat launch at the West Lake.
It's before you hit all the hotels. Before you hit all the hotels, you got to make a left. The lake is right there on the right. You keep going. Make a right at the first street. You go around the curve, and then you come all the way to the back.
All right. I believe you're at White Oaks, so I will send the officers where I believe you're at.
Okay, you gotta calm down, take a breath.
Okay.
You could have fine.
Now, who was this lady? He already told her, look, we're at White Oak, we're at the fishing, somebody's shooting at us. Well, where are you at? Did you turn by the bait shop? Did you go by Gio Mills' farm? And I'm on the left side of the boat ramp, where the left could be the left or the right, depending on which way you're coming. And you can hear the shotguns in the background. And then after all that, now that was 2 minutes. After all that, she said, well, I believe you're at White Oak. So that's why I was sending the officer. He told you that from the beginning of the call, man. And I'm going to show you some of these dispatchers, but this reeks of, okay, we don't care. Pretty sure that she's not used to hearing, no voice like that. Once again, Paris, Illinois is a town of 95% white people. And to hear them running, they were literally running for their lives. Now, that first story that I did, the news doesn't tell you that. They don't tell you that they were actually running. These guys were actually running for their lives. The dudes was revving their engine in the truck. Right? So here, let's listen to this third call real quick. Let's see if we can stomach this.
About the body armor.
Edgar County 911, what's the address of emergency?
I don't know where I'm at. I'm at Pierce, Illinois, Twin Lake.
Okay, you gotta calm down, take a breath so I can understand you.
I can't.
What's going on out at the lake?
They trying to kill us.
Who's
they? Shot at us. I don't know, some 3 white boys in a white truck.
And you don't know where you're at, just at the lake? Like, what part of the lake?
Before you get to the Twin Lakes, you turn left. It's in the back behind all the houses. It's like a little park.
It's coming from which direction, okay?
Towards Danville, from Danville.
So you're from Danville?
Yeah.
So you're headed south, so you turned on Moss Road. So you're out at...
Illinois, the little dome.
I understand, but there's multiple ways to the lake and multiple parts of our lake.
That's probably not him.
What's your name?
My name's Jaleel Jones.
What was your first name?
Jones.
Jones?
Jaleel. Jaleel. Come this way, sir.
Okay, where are you at right now?
Here, Illinois.
I know you're in Paris, Illinois. Are you still there,
lady?
Listen. Once again, there's multiple parts of our lake. I need you to stay in one spot so they can find you. You're walking all over the place out there.
Was they shooting at us? Hell yeah. I think I got shot.
You think you've been shot? Do you need medical assistance?
Ain't that what I said, lady? You don't care. Talk off the phone.
At that point, I would have said the same thing too. Now, I had to bleep it out, but when he say I got shot, would you got shot? Did you need medical attention? He was like, ain't that what the F I said, lady? You don't effing care. And did it sound like she cared about anything?
Nope.
Well, there are several parts of a lake.
Like
you got to stand there and you got to be
like
still
trying
so
to
they
get
can
their
find
location
you.
so
Who is
she can
they?
let the white boys know where they were at. That's what this sounded like to me, that she was trying to get their location so they could send the white boys back to finish the job. But let's finish the video.
You talking about the people who are shooting at them or the police? Because you haven't sent out the police. No police ever got to that lake.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what part of the lake they're at. If you send police with sirens ablazing, whoever's trying to kill these young men are going to abort ship. They're going to abort their plans.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you?
Apologize for the commercials, y'all.
This agency has been called out. They had a board meeting, and it is said that some of the dispatchers actually threatened to walk out. And this is what one of the watchdogs said about their lack of training. He said, for those who are not familiar with how enhanced 911 system works, we will keep it simple. If a dispatcher pays attention to the CAD system screen, the caller's location appears. While it may not be an exact location at times, it would be very close in proximity. I point this out because of the very troubling comments and actions or inactions that could be identified in the call.
That's what I was gonna say. They knew
the
that
caller
picture
could not
location
provide his
from the
exact
cell
location
phone
when
tower.
requested by the dispatcher. Someone was trying to kill him, and he was clearly winded, probably running for his life. Note the dispatcher's comment about calming down and indicating that he is walking all over the place. How on earth would she know he was walking all over the place? The 911 system provides the location, and considering the guy was trying to avoid getting killed, he was probably moving around. That little detail indicates she knew where he was, and there was little reason to take the tone she did to asking him where he was located. After listening to all three calls, which one you can hear gunshots in the background, it appears the lack of substantive training with some dispatchers is still a problem today. Now, I would say it is not a lack of training. Once they knew that they were from Danville, they knew that they were probably black. And they was like, okay, you're in Paris County now. You got to fend for yourself. Let's go back to my brother and listen to him tell a little bit more of that story.
Yeah, so and
Did they seem drunk, high, sober?
they kind of seemed drunk. They was like, well, they would walk around with Busch Light beers.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were drunk. And they told one of my cousins that they had just left the bar or whatever. So they were drunk. And
it was you and two cousins.
me and two cousins. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then after that, basically, it's 2026, so I'm not really taking the N word. If it's not a hard ER at the end, I'm not
Right.
taking it offensively as much.
Mhm.
But they were throwing that word out, like just throwing it out,
Right.
basically. So it kind of threw us off a little bit. It's dark. It's 11:30 at night. We in Paris. So, but like I said, we weren't trying to make an assumption of nothing too early.
Right.
Yeah.
So when did things go from there being kind of weird to
Yeah, she was stalling for you.
maybe this isn't
I
safe?
totally agree.
After basically, so it was three of them, and they said what they said from the start, like something about they don't care we're known or something like that. I don't know exactly what they said. It was something like that. And then they all three walked up to me, approached me, like surrounded me while I'm like fishing, like I got my pole in the water, surrounded me, walked up again asking me like, what y'all catch? I'm like, just told you we caught a catfish, you know?
Right.
They like, I'm like, what y'all on? They like, we on what y'all on? I'm like, where y'all poles at? Oh, our poles in the trunk. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. Then just like little more side conversation saying like, not too much. Because after they didn't have any poles, I kind of like stopped giving too much conversation to them.
Right.
And then I grabbed another pole because I had two poles, and I turned around and I threw my other one the other way.
Mhm.
And then after me, they approached my other cousin, surrounded him, basically sizing us up.
Gotcha.
Then they went to my other cousin, all three, every time. Me, my cousin, other cousin, sizing him up. And then that's when it went left after that. Just because one of them had asked my cousin, has he ever been to the joint? Like, you a big guy. No, you've been to the joint. Like no.
Wow.
Yeah, like, no, we ain't been to the joint. Oh,
Yeah.
What? No, I've never been to jail, dude. So, yeah.
What kind of impression did you have as far as what they wanted? Do you think that they wanted you to leave? Were they trying to take your fish? Were they trying to rob you? Like, what impression did you get from them?
Really just got like a weird vibe. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I've never been in that situation before where people just come out of nowhere and just come off like a little weird. Kind of just thought.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there to interject real quick. What they were doing when they were surrounding them, they were basically exerting their racism. What you catch? Basically saying, "What y'all doing here, boy?" You know, him making references to him being in the joint, the racial stereotypical white supremacist prototype. What y'all on? What y'all on? What y'all on? And my brother, he doing good to say all the right things because he's an alderman. Well, I got a weird vibe, and this interviewer is not helping. What do you think? They wanted to rob you? They wanted to take your fish? They wanted to play hopscotch? You know what they was, you know what they were doing? They were intimidating 3 black men in a majority white town because their white supremacist racist attitude came out. Let's continue.
They was drunk because I've been around people and they just act drunk. So we kind of just thought they was drunk, but then I don't know, it was kind of both ways, like kind of figured that they was on some BS when they kind of like walked up to us and sized us up.
Right.
So we was kind of defensive anyway. Me and my cousin were looking at each other like, what are they on? But we didn't play too much into it. Drunk, like I said, they all had beers, making little jokes and stuff like that. And then
if you got hit, even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
Because if you were in a car accident in the last year, you could be owed.
Apologize for the commercial.
Did you guys have beers?
No.
Okay.
No.
So tell me what happened next when things got serious.
So one of them asked my cousin, has he been to the joint? And then he's like, no. And I guess my other cousin, he said that they had said, y'all don't like us saying the word or something, like y'all don't like us saying the word, or if I don't like us saying the word. And that's when it kind of got weird. So after that, basically one of them had went to the truck and was like sitting on the front of the truck, like basically just sitting there, like basically waiting on something to happen. Yeah, and trying to think. So basically just sitting on the truck. And then one of them had said something like, when y'all come when we come where y'all at, where y'all from, y'all act, we know how to act. So when y'all come where we from, y'all need to know how to act. So then after that.
See what I'm saying? See what I mean? That is what all of that was about. When y'all come to this all white town, y'all better know how to act. That's exactly what I said.
It was basically like, now we kind of figured that it was like going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. And I had said, we going to be who we are, just like y'all going to be who y'all are, but we not coming out here to be on no, we're not coming out here to start them. We just came out here to fish.
Right.
That's it. And I guess one of them took that wrong and got like real defensive. And he went in the truck. The one that was sitting on the truck, he went in the truck, pulled out a shotgun, shot it in the air.
Shotgun?
Yeah.
Shot it in the air?
Yeah, like took it out, pumped shotgun, shot it in the air, pumped it, or racked it. That's what they call it, racked it, and then like held it out like it was to my cousin head, like basically like they was gonna kill him.
All right, so we're gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna play the rest of that testimony in a minute, but this is what is so dangerous about those type of people. When y'all come where we are, you better know how to act. And you have these black men. Once again, we don't even know what happened after he shot the gun so far. Apparently, they ran. But we know that at some point, one of the cousins was like, Ricky! Bah! And hit one of the white boys. Bah! So that's what they got. But the main thing about this situation is those dispatchers. They showed no concern, no urgency. They showed even contempt when they couldn't figure out where they was. But just like I read to you, the CAD system gives you a location on the screen where they're calling from. So all of those questions, well, did you turn by the lake? Which side of the lake you're on? Did you go by Jim Mills Fishing Bait Shop? Or did you go by Billy Bob's Chicken and Biscuits? No, they knew exactly what it was. And the way that she talked to him was, stop moving around. You need to calm down. People are trying to kill me, ma'am. And so this is indicative of the entire place. And here are those dispatchers.
And it may be. But as far as putting together the, I don't even know what word I'm on, hierarchy, you know, who's in control, how does that trickle down? I think that's your first step. Getting everybody on board. How are we going to handle, you know, disciplinary action, that type of thing.
So that is a meeting that they had right after this happened, talking about upgrading their system and, you know, all this. They need a new. That ain't have nothing to do with how these ladies handle those calls. All three of those ladies handle those calls completely with indifference. And shout out to the brothers for being ready, for staying ready so they didn't have to get ready. But the 911 calls have been released. I want to play a little bit more of him describing what happened in the future. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for liking, watching, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And as always, I pray you have peace and blessings. And as the scripture says, all things that are hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret shall be exposed on the mountaintop. Let's go, Rich. Let's go.
We're gonna play one more video, y'all. We're gonna play one more video. Shout out to Telehouse Production, man.
Courts across the United
I want to
States
know what
are
y'all
quietly
think about
waiting
this
for Black
video.
Americans to claim what was taken from them.
My sister sent me this video yesterday, and I'm reviewing it with y'all. Shout out my sister. But yeah, she sent me this. The name of it is How to Actually Get Your 15 Million Acres as a Black American from Courts. Let me subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. The Black History Archives. What y'all think about this video? Let me know.
Nearly 15 million acres of land. The law is ready. The records exist. The pathway is open, yet almost no one is walking it. Why? Because no one ever explained how to begin. For decades, the media has avoided this conversation, not by accident, but by design. So even though Black Americans still hold legal rights to land lost through fraud, forced sales, broken inheritance chains, and discriminatory systems, those rights remain unused, not because the law forbids action, but because knowledge was deliberately withheld. Black Americans don't know what documents to gather. They don't know which court to approach. They don't know what to file, what to say, or how to move step by step. And here's the truth most people never hear. Land is never returned automatically. If no one makes a formal claim, the land stays exactly where it is, locked inside state systems, frozen in silence. So the real question is, what should you actually do, starting today, to claim your share as a Black American? In this video, we break it all down, step by step, from the first document to the final ruling. Let's get started.
The Black History Archives.
First, you have to understand the truth about 15 million acres. This figure might sound abstract, almost symbolic, but it is neither a slogan nor a myth. It is a historical measurement. In the early 20th century, Black Americans collectively owned an estimated 14 to 15 million acres of land across the United States. This land was not ceremonial. It was farmland, timberland, residential property, grazing land, and commercial space. It represented independence, food security, political leverage, and intergenerational wealth. What followed was not one single theft, nor one dramatic event. It was a slow, procedural unraveling. Land was lost through mechanisms that rarely made headlines but were devastating in aggregate. Heirs' property chaos fractured ownership when people died without wills. Discriminatory lending practices denied Black farmers credit while accelerating foreclosure. USDA programs excluded Black applicants or delayed them until failure became inevitable. Tax foreclosures occurred after minor arrears, often without proper notice. Forced sales took place when courts allowed partition actions that benefited speculators. Fraudulent deeds transferred land through deception or coercion. Administrative neglect allowed all of this to continue without intervention. None of this erased the legal fact that much of the land was taken improperly or left vulnerable by design. However, no court operates on historical totals. Courts do not correct history in bulk. They act on disputes placed before them, tied to identifiable land, identifiable people, and provable legal claims. That is why no judge will ever issue an order saying 15 million acres are hereby returned. That is not how the law works. Instead, courts work parcel by parcel, family by family, case by case. This is not a weakness of the system, it is its architecture. And once that is understood, the path becomes clearer. The only way millions of acres ever move again is if millions of small, correct legal actions are launched, supported, coordinated, and protected over time. And fortunately, we already have a strong Black community present on this channel, which is made up of Black Americans like us. We can gather and take a step toward this cause and discuss how we should work in the comment section. Now, let's explain how to actually begin. Step 1, you must identify. This is the first point where many people get stuck because they are told what was taken but never taught how to locate it. Therefore, the first step is not filing a lawsuit. It is identifying specific land that can be legally described. That land may fall into one or more categories. It may be land your family once owned outright. It may be land you inherited informally through parents or grandparents. It may be land lost through tax sale, foreclosure, or forced sale. It may be land tied to a broken probate chain where ownership still exists but is legally unclear. Or it may be land where the title exists but is clouded by competing or invalid claims. This step requires research. You start by speaking to family elders who may remember locations, boundaries, or names. You look for old deeds, even if they are decades old. You pull tax records to see whose name was last listed as owner. You visit county recorder offices, which maintain land records regardless of how old they are. You search probate files to see whether estates were ever opened or closed. You examine census records and agricultural schedules that show land possession and use. If you do not know the parcel, you do not yet have a case. You may have a history, but you do not yet have a claim. This is where community begins to matter in a concrete way. When people openly share which state they are in, whether land existed, what records they have found, and where they are stuck, patterns emerge. One person's confusion becomes another person's solution. Isolated frustration turns into shared intelligence. That's why we encourage everyone to tell their stories in the comment section down below. Step 2, rebuild. The paper trail. The system broke. Most Black land loss did not occur through a single act of theft. It occurred through paper neglect, often under conditions where neglect was engineered. Someone died. No probate was opened. Heirs multiplied across generations. Ownership fractured into fractions that no one fully understood. Taxes fell behind because responsibility was unclear. The county stepped in. The land was sold, seized, or absorbed into state systems. This condition is known as heirs property, and it is one of the most common and devastating land loss mechanisms affecting Black families in the United States. It exists when land is passed down informally without a will or legal transfer. Every descendant becomes a partial owner, but no one has clear authority. This makes the land vulnerable to forced sale, partition actions, and tax foreclosure. Your job at this stage is not to argue injustice. Your job is to rebuild the chain of ownership. This means gathering death certificates to establish succession. It means locating wills or proving none existed. It means collecting birth records and marriage records to establish family relationships. It means pulling tax payment histories to show continuity of possession. It means locating old surveys that define boundaries. This work is slow, it is boring, it is administrative, and it is exactly where power lives. Here's a reminder to please support us so we can make more videos for you by subscribing to our channel and giving the video a like. We want to build a strong community and we need your support. Let's continue now. Step 3, choose the correct legal. Weeping, not all land cases are the same. Treating them as interchangeable is how people lose years, money, and momentum. The legal path you choose must fit the facts of your case. Quiet title actions are used to confirm ownership and eliminate competing claims. Probate proceedings are used to legally transfer land after death. Deed challenges are appropriate when fraud, forgery, or undue influence occurred. Tax sale challenges focus on improper notice or statutory violations. Partition defenses are used to stop forced sales initiated by speculators who acquire small ownership shares. This is not guesswork, it is a diagnosis. Collective knowledge is crucial here. When one person learns which legal route succeeded in Mississippi, another person in Georgia benefits. When someone discovers that a certain argument failed, others avoid it. This is why discussion must evolve into structured knowledge sharing, not scattered debate. Step 4. You do not walk into court alone. Many valid claims fail at this stage because of pride or misinformation. People are told that hiring a lawyer is a weakness or betrayal. In land cases, that belief is destructive. Land law is technical. Procedural errors can invalidate otherwise legitimate claims. Missed deadlines, incorrect service, or improper filings can end cases before facts are even considered. You need legal assistance appropriate to your case. That may be a real estate litigation attorney. It may be a probate and real estate specialist. It may be a legal aid organization that specifically handles heirs' property. Community coordination matters again here. When multiple people in one county or region face similar issues, they can coordinate research, share referrals, and reduce costs. Therefore, the Black History Archives channel is not just media. It must function as a network where strategy is shared and refined by everyone, including you. Step 5, the filing. Until a case is filed, nothing is happening. Courts do not act on history, emotion, or intention. They act on documents submitted correctly. A proper filing clearly identifies the land, names all known and unknown claimants, states a legal theory that matches the facts, and attaches evidence rather than promising it later. Once a case is filed, the system must respond. Silence ends here. That's how a Black family got their property worth $20 million back in California. This is the moment where abstract rights become enforceable claims. Step 6, proving your claim. Winning a land case is not about morality. It is about demonstrating that your claim is legally stronger than all competing claims. This may require proving a valid chain of ownership. It may involve showing that another party's claim is invalid due to fraud or procedural failure. It may involve demonstrating that statutory requirements were not met in a tax sale or foreclosure. Preparation determines outcomes.
Yeah, shout out
Shared
my
learning
sister
again
for
matters
sending
here.
me this. Because like I said, one thing it proves that we had 15 million acres of land. We had land in America, and it was systematically stolen from us. You know, a lot of the other information may be a little skeptical, but it definitely proves we had 15 million acres of land. We had land here in America before the Europeans or the white people came. But yes, my sister sent me this for me to review it. Shout out my blood sister.
People must discuss what judges focused on, which evidence mattered, and which arguments failed. Step 7, judgment is not the end. Many people lose land after winning because they assume the fight is over. It is not. After judgment, you must record the decision, update the title, pay taxes immediately, create an estate plan, consolidate ownership where possible, and prevent future heirs' property chaos. This is how land remains Black-owned across generations. This is why the struggle is generational. Now, if you are Black and believe land existed in your family line, begin speaking specifically. Share your state, your county, the type of loss, what you have found, and where you are stuck. This is how formal movements begin, not with slogans, but with shared execution. Land was taken through paperwork. It will only return the same way. And now, you finally have the map. Did anyone in your family ever own land, even if it was never officially transferred? And if yes, will you fight to get it back by joining our community and achieving this collective goal? In the comment section, tell us what stopped you from going to court before. Lack of information, fear of cost, or being told it wouldn't work? Would you like us to make more videos? If yes, please support us by subscribing to the Black History Archives and clicking the bell icon. You can check out more videos on our channel too.
Let me stop that right there.
In other news, Georgia residents are going to be.
Like I said, my sister sent me that video, man. I like it. You know, like I said, it proves that we were landowners here. We didn't come here on no boat. But yeah, man, hopefully everybody having a good day. I may since the StreamYard link isn't working, I may go live on Zoom and recap what we're talking about here. You know, but like I said, that last story, you know, how land was stolen from us. But yeah, hopefully everybody good, man. I apologize for not. Shit, I think I got your email, old dude. I got your email. Let me see. Let me see if I can copy it and put it in the chat. Let me see if I can copy it and put it in the chat, because my sister sent it to me. Shit, it ain't in this phone. And that's the problem I'm having. You know, I got a new phone and it ain't linking up with my emails. It's not linking up with my emails. Yeah, it's not linking up with my email, so I got a problem because I think she sent it to my new number, and I got to figure out how to text it and get it to my. Give me 1 second. Let me stop the screen sharing. Let me go to my emails. Check my email, see if anything came in new. That, like I said, that old dude, that's the problem I have. And I got a new phone, and my new phone ain't connected. I ain't getting no new emails to my new phone. I'm only getting them. I got the email you sent, and I still didn't get the one I sent to myself. Oh, let me see if this worked. Let me see if this worked. See if I can copy it. Why it ain't let me copy? Yeah, it ain't working. I can give you the name of that video. It's called it's the Black History Archives. Let's see if it'll let me copy it. Where is that? Why it ain't let me copy it? Okay, save the playlist. Share. All right, copy. See if it'll let me put it in the chat. I think this is my brother I don't know what's going on in fucking stream. It won't let me put the link in it. It won't let me put no link in the chat. I think that's the link to the video right there, my brother. Old dude. I just put the link in the chat. That should be it right there. And the name of the video is the Black Archives, Black History Archives. How to actually get your 15 million acres as a black something. But yeah, hopefully everybody good. And let me see where I want to go. I want to go close out. Find my music. I put the link in the chat, my brother, old dude. The link should be in the chat. I'll try to do it one more time. Let me see if it, let me put it in the chat. What did I do with it? I moved it. Shit. I'm gonna see if I can bring it up one more time and put it in the chat for you. YouTube. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Let me see. Watch later. My brother, old dude, I'm putting it in the chat. Let me know if you got it. Give me a 1 if you got it. Anybody want the link to that video? I just put it in the chat. Put a 1 and let me know you got it. And I'm gonna end this, John. Like I said, I may come back on Zoom and do a little reviewing. So I'm looking for some 1s so I can move on. Somebody, if you wanted that video, old dude, it's in the chat. Put a 1 if you got it. All right, cool. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure you got it, my brother. Because like I said, I'm having problems with my email now. It ain't let me send the thing over. So anybody that wanted that video, you know, and I may do a future stream on that video and we talk about it, man. You know, because like I said, you know, a lot of our people land was took 15 million acres that, you know, this corporation allowed these foreigners to get it from by redlining us, not giving us loans, you know, like they said, not having the proper paperwork, inheritance, you know, wills, deeds, that kind of stuff. We got a lot of land took. And that land, to me, is the proof that we always been here. Because they would have never let a slave get that land. So I appreciate everybody, man. Thank you for coming. You know, I had one other topic I wanted to talk about. One other topic, food for thought. You know what I mean? I want to ask y'all a question. Do white people fear God? Is white people God-fearing people? Put a 1 in the chat if you, yes. Put a 2 in the chat if no. Do you think white people are God-fearing people? I'm going to put my 2 in the chat. Quick little survey, man. 1, if you think white people are God-fearing. 2, if you think they're not. Gotcha. I know I get a lot of 2s. You know what I mean? They call themselves religious, some of them, but they truly think that so-called God left them in control. But yeah, I just wanted to do that food for thought for, you know, people. You know, like I said, I think black people are more God-fearing than white people. I don't think white people fear God. I think it's just our people that believe, that curse, and that fear God. You know, so I may do that as a topic in the future, man. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through, man. Like I always do. If nobody told y'all they love y'all, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all support because I know I'm being censored. So everybody that come through, I know you're a real one, man. So I'm always going to send love and respect out to the real ones that support the OG, man. Thank you. Because like I said, I know I'm being censored because I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in history. I don't believe in their bones. I don't believe they landed on the moon. I know they ain't going to bend to space. You know what I mean? I know certain parts of the ocean they can't go to. But they got our people believing they could do all this shit. They did a drive-by on the moon. They did a drive-by on the moon, and people believed it. Just like we couldn't even get the cops to drive by and protect them 3 brothers, even though they had their own shit on them. But still, a 911 call was made. Thank you, Enoch. So I hope y'all enjoyed the information and videos I shared, man. Like I said, I'm keeping this channel active, man. I'm keeping this channel active because of people like y'all, man. For keeping it real with the OG and supporting the OG, man. I agree, my brother. And you said white people will use God as a reason why they do the things they do things. I totally agree, my brother. And that's, I think, a conversation we're going to have in the near future. Like I said, I'm going to keep the channel active. And like I always share, anything that I promote, I back with my own money. Meaning, if you're unsatisfied with anything I promote, you buy it. And unsatisfied, I'll cash app you your money, man. And I'll cash app you your money, man. And another thing I was thinking about, doing again, I used to do, taking a couple people cash apps and sending them $5 or $10, $10 or $20, man. A lot of our people hurting. People saying I'm buying views, I'm buying friends. Now I'm just helping out, people that support me. So I'm thinking about bringing that back, man. Every other show, action, put your cash app in the chat and you answer a question or something, and I'll send you some cash. I'll send you $10, $20, man. Think about doing that again. I used to do that. But yeah, man, yeah. But, like I said, it seemed like to me, Black people are the only ones God-fearing. White people and other nationalities, they don't really fear God. But like I said, we're going to close out, man. Appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, I'm going to keep this channel active, man. Appreciate y'all for support.
So we're getting into the lives of the people behind the bars. You feel me?
Shout out my brother Rudy Child, hey, Mac V Productions, D. Allen Warren, my brother General Nasir, Poison Puppet, Enoch, Anthony Lowe, Old Dude, Texas, Body Artist, my sister Nami, Team Shabazz, Body Artist, Royal and Loyal. The group got his Nami.
A horrible tragedy like this, a personal tragedy that breaks everybody's heart.
Wale.
Like this, to advance some weird political
Greatness.
walked in the building, I did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in a system that don't fuck with them. Black love, cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories, plotting revenge, it left me traumatized. Coming from the bottom and trying to get to the other side. The greatest motivation in life was watching my mother cry. Big corporations still consider it slaves. Freedom got a price, they call it minimum wage. The money make predators, these the sinners that pray. But we ain't never done. New beginnings await. If you ain't fucking with me now, you really think I need y'all to roller coaster ride of life? It's kinda like the seesaw, but when you get to this view, everything that seems small, it even got these bitches diving mouth first to these balls. Man, shit changed when I get in the beat, cause I just let my ego drive when I sit in the seats. I mean, I used to be a bumpy nigga, simple and clear.
Don't piss off my manager's mind, man. They got the power over here.
Any nigga harming a child is a terrorist. Niggas still believe in the book. Need a therapist, you fly, but you catching the bus. This shit embarrassing. Quick to say you stacking them bucks. This shit hilarious. Niggas thought homie was soft, but he a block nigga. Quiet ones always let off. You gotta watch niggas. Legend is 12 was thirsty and tried to stop niggas.
I'm trying not to take your mind, Papa Tone. You need to chill, man. I'm trying not to take your mind, man. Much love and respect to you and the family, Jackie. You already know, man. Jackie Brown, much love. Good seeing you.
Hey yo, the chosen one, light skinned nigga, yeah, the golden one. Father to the fire with this shit. I control the sun. Niggas did the double cross thing. Got his ball sling, put the barrel under his chin, and made his thoughts ring. But fuck the government, the way that it's every brain's attached to it, all the way that you can. I hope niggas break from it any way that you can. It only take a few steps to walk away from the plan. Shit, I hope niggas wake up, learn we gotta win. School shooting made the news.
Like I said, I don't plan on going out.
They wanna keep you dumb and blind. Voting for your favorite crooks, always for the lesser evil, never for the greater good.
I don't see nobody else live. May go live
like
for
a
a couple
cyclops.
hours.
Can't believe none of they truth. This shit is psyops. The sunset, the sunrise, good mornings turn to goodbyes. Meeting at the funeral service, that's when the love dies. Father killed 2-year-old, now that's a monster. Woman shot her husband on live, he need a doctor. Homie didn't make it, of course. See, that's that girl lost. She did that in front of their kids, and the world saw. It's been a few years in this world, been on some crazy shit.
Appreciate that, Voodoo. You already know,
they
my
made
brother.
this shit exist. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. That's the way it is. Hood Politics Part 4. My name Dangerous.
Man, shout out to family, man. Hopefully everybody have a good evening. Like I said, I may come back live in the next 10 or 15 minutes. If I don't, I'll be back tomorrow. But if I do, I'll see y'all shortly, man. All right, y'all. Everybody be easy, man. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace.